Come on in, like the live, share the live, y'all. Like the live, share the live. Tonight we talking about why would first world black Americans be jealous of third, fourth world melanated immigrants who fled their home countries? You can't make this shit up. Is it delusion or stupidity? I don't think they know. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Come on in, like the live, share the live. Let's get some people in here. We're gonna have this conversation. Hopefully, if you come on the panel, you have some emotional intelligence. No. Okay. Like the live. Make sure you share the live. I really would appreciate it. And we're gonna have this conversation. I don't want to do too much yelling tonight, but if that's how you come on the panel, then that's the kind of energy you're gonna get. You control the kind of experience you'll have on this panel, okay? So if you come in respectful, you will have a respectful conversation. If you come in disrespectful, you will be disrespected. So I'm just letting you know that's a disclaimer. Why would first world black Americans be jealous of third or fourth world melanated immigrants who fled their home countries? You can't make this shit up. Is it delusion or stupidity? I think it's both. I think it's both of them. Delusion and stupidity. And a lot of the time these people come into these lives, they be projecting whenever they call us the UEBT.
Why did your mama swallow you that much dirty bitch? You're still descendant. You sort of a
Uh,
gay ass up, sort of a bitch. Your mother has over 18.
all right. You see? You see that, y'all? That's somebody that's not in their country. What's up? Good night. Um, that's somebody that's not in their home country, but at the same time, they feel as though they're the protectors of anybody who talks about it. Can you imagine the kind of mind you have to be a person that's not in your home country? You don't care about it, but if someone talks about it, you have a problem with it. There's more of these chaos agents causing division. Who's causing? We were never together. What division? Shippo? No, I'm not bringing you up back up. I'm not bringing you up here. Why would I? You're uncivilized. It doesn't make sense for me to bring you back on my panel just so you can come up here and cry like a hoe. It's not gonna happen. But y'all, come on in, like the live, share the live. I just think I'm not good. Come on in, like the live, share the live. It should be an interesting conversation. And again, why would first world black Americans be jealous of third, fourth world melanated immigrants who fled their home countries? You can't make this shit up. Is it delusion or stupidity? Yeah, I know who this shippo person is. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, T2?
Hey, I know I didn't just read what I just read.
What?
That we supposed to be jealous of third and fourth world melanated immigrants?
Oh yeah, they say it all the time. They say you're just jealous. You're just jealous. Yeah, that's what they say.
So, So wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me wait a minute. Hold the hell on. Let me get this straight. Um, we have food, we have clean water, we have education, everything in this country we then built. So why am I jealous of people that don't even have that and have to flee from their homeland? I'm just trying to make this. I'm not,
It's hard to wrap your mind around this, the question itself. Who would be jealous of people that flee here that are not even potty trained? Where's the jealousy in that?
Yeah, I believe that they think that we don't actually know what's going on the ground in their countries, and that's why they come here, they pretend that and they leave. It's such a beautiful place, but in reality, if it was
Mm-hmm.
that beautiful, they never would leave. You
and
know,
you know
like
that Sally Struthers didn't have to make commercials about us, right? They didn't have to. They
that's
didn't have to
true.
ask. They didn't have to ask other people globally to help feed us, right? I'm just trying to figure out what is it. What are we supposed to be jealous of with these damn people?
Third and fourth world. My God.
And they say they come here, they engineers, they doctors.
Mm.
That's what they say. They say they doing better than us in our own country.
They're able to do these because of us. They don't even have that up in their homelands. That's not a flex.
You
It ain't
sound
like.
kind of muffled, TT.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. I sure
Okay.
can.
It's not a flex to be able to go to another country and do better, but then up in your homeland is a piece of shit. That ain't no damn flex. You trying to flex off the people that made a way for you to be able to do that? Like you doing something big and bold? Y'all didn't have to work to get to what you got. All you had to do was put on your unlotioned flip flops and flip flop y'all ass across the damn ocean, or either use your stomachs or foreheads to be able to float up to another country to be able to get that. What flex is that?
Go get a job. What are you talking about Africans all day?
Shut your bitch ass
Get
up.
Shut
a
your
job,
monkey
you
Oh
bush
my
meaty
God.
dumbass.
ass up.
Ugh, we
You come up
attracted
here,
one.
yeah, you come up here to cry all day. That's all you do. You go from loud to loud. Why you saying that? Why you saying that? You're not in your home country. So why are you up here complaining?
Who you talk shit about in my country?
You
Why am I
smell
not?
like a
What did
spoiled
I hold on
goosey
real
Shut
quick,
your
y'all.
damn
chicken like
mouth.
Hold on. What did I say
Dumbass.
about your country? I didn't what
You
country did
talk
I
shit about
say?
Africans all the time. Go get
What
a job or
country?
go fight
What
the white
country?
men.
What country did I
I'm
say?
from Nigeria, Africa, okay? But I live in
Ugh.
Okay,
the
so you
United
from the open defecation capital of the world.
Yes, you guys open defecate too in New York. What the fuck you
No,
talking
no,
about?
no, no, no.
It's them. They're defecating in New York.
So how's that your fucking business? What we do?
You's an open
Sir,
defecator.
You
sir,
black
what about the
Americans are
millions
so
of
dumb.
orphans in your country?
Shut
What
your
about the
mouth. You got
millions
open
of
space, dummy.
orphans in your country? Let's talk
It's your
about that.
goddamn business.
And
Why
also,
does that
Nigeria
concern you?
is number 2 in the world for paternity fraud.
Now, United States is number one. You are not the
No, it's
father.
not.
Have you
No,
seen
it's
a
not. You
movie?
Oh
fucking
no.
idiot. You're just an
Have the
idiot.
highest
The
babies out of
United
wedlock.
States is not even on the list, you dumbass.
Black Americans have the highest babies out of wedlock. You dumb fuck.
No,
oh,
that would
I
be
know you ain't.
Nigerians.
I know
That
that
would
you're
be
not one of them.
Nigerians.
I know you're
That's
You
not one of
actually
them with
did.
all
nah.
the
That
orphanages that's up over there and your ass over there smelling like a spoiled hyena
Solve our
goose diaper.
poverty. Leave us
that's
alone. We
actually
love the
Nigeria,
poverty.
sir. It's
We
Nigeria that
love,
you're speaking
we
of,
love the
okay?
poverty. How is that your
It-
business? Let us live in poverty alone. Why
It's
does it concern?
Nigeria. Stop projecting that shit onto us, okay?
Everybody got
All you have
AIDS
to do is do a little
in
research,
Nigeria.
sir.
You guys, there's poverty in the black America. You guys smoke crack and drugs all day and listen to hip hop. You don't have
Oh, you want me
jobs.
to
You
you want me
dummy.
to talk about the drug
Ugh.
consumption in Nigeria? Give me one.
Go build your black community, okay? Shut the hell up.
Your accent is, I hate their accent. Their accent makes my fucking ears bleed. I
I live in
hate
the
their
United
accent. It
States.
sounds like they
I'm a
got like
CNN.
a monkey butt stuck in their throat.
I'm a
Mm,
CNN
Ugh.
guy.
mm,
Okay?
That
All right.
accent. You
Why?
shut up. Don't you say my name.
I don't give a shit about your name. What the fuck is
Oh,
wrong
be
with you?
quiet. You're beneath me. Shut up. You're
No,
beneath
I
me.
you beneath me. I'm
Don't
above
get
you.
mad
No,
at us
you're
because you
beneath me.
smell
You're
like
in my
elephant.
homeland.
Don't get mad at us because you smell like
Why
elephant piss,
what
you
about you
funky,
asking
musty,
man?
bald-headed, peppercorn, bushmeat eating bastard.
Yes, we love bush meat. What is wrong with that? We
Cause
love
your
bush
mama
meat.
Ugh.
look like, cause your mama look
Why
like different forms of bushmeat.
why
That's
you
your
mad?
family lineage. It's bushmeat. Some lemon pepper,
Okay, we
motherfucking
love bush meat.
hyena knuckles. What you mad
Okay.
because you had some? What you mad because you had some
You know what?
elephant stew
We
and some
love
zebra cornbread and it's
okay.
all gone? So now you want to hop your
You know
musty
what
ass
it's
up
doing
here
now?
and try
When you
to
guys
be
saying
disrespectful to us? Go find you some real food, you back looking bastard.
what the fuck? Are you okay?
Sis, did you call him
Is
a
your,
Here is a fact-based
bat-looking
explanation of
bastard?
the drug
yep.
problem in
Is your
Nigeria.
mama face
Oh my
okay?
Okay,
God.
why it's happening,
yeah.
who it
You better
affects, and
jump
what the
off the
government
bed.
and
You better
international
jump.
agencies are saying, with sources cited. Number 1. What the drug problem looks like in Nigeria. High levels of drug use. An
Shut
estimated
the fuck up.
14.4% of Nigerians aged 15 to 64 have used drugs, far above the global average.
I don't say
Over
use
3
more
million
drugs.
Nigerians suffer from drug use disorders. ICIR News, cannabis, Indian hemp, is the most widely used drug, with about 10.6 million users, followed by pharmaceutical opioids, such as tramadol and codeine-based cough syrups. Punch newspapers. Diverse types of drugs involved. Opioids, especially tramadol and codeine, are heavily abused despite being prescription medicines. NAFDAC. Cannabis remains widespread. Punch newspapers. Methamphetamine and cocaine trafficking are rising concerns. Independent newspaper Nigeria. According to recent enforcement reports, hard drugs including heroin, cocaine, amphetamines, and LSD are
Take
part of
more
the illicit market. Punch newspapers.
what you
2.
talking about.
Causes and drivers of the drug crisis. A. Accessibility and weak controls. Nigeria's porous borders and weak enforcement make it easy for traffickers to smuggle drugs into the country. NAFDAC.
So stop.
Corruption and inadequate inspection at ports contribute to illicit drugs entering the market.
Lies.
NAFDAC B. Economic and social factors. Unemployment, poverty, and lack of opportunities push many young people toward drug use or trafficking. Dateline Health Africa. Decline in family support and social pressures, including from peers and social media, also drive abuse. NAFC. Local production and distribution.
So dumb.
Nigeria is no longer only a transit route, but also sees domestic drug production, particularly with synthetic opioids like tramadol, creating a large internal market.
You guys said crack on the
Crime
street.
Business Africa. 3. Impacts on health, society, and security. Public health crisis. Drug abuse leads to addictions, physical health damage, mental health issues, and increased demand for treatment services. Wikipedia. Crime and social instability. UN and Nigerian authorities link drug trafficking with other crimes, including human trafficking, environmental damage, kidnapping, and broader insecurity. ICIR News. High drug availability and addiction contribute to violent crime and weaken communities.
Lies.
AllAfrica.com. Economic burden. The costs of enforcement, healthcare, and lost productivity place strain on families and national resources. Wikipedia. 4. Government and institutional responses. Law enforcement and seizures. The National Drug Law Enforcement
It's
Agency,
almost over, y'all.
NDLEA, has made large seizures and arrests of traffickers, including drug barons. Punch newspapers. Investigations and policy initiatives. Nigeria's House of Representatives has launched a nationwide probe into drug abuse, trafficking, and weak regulatory systems, aiming to recommend reforms in law enforcement, regulation, and public health strategies. Independent newspaper Nigeria. International cooperation. Nigerian agencies are working with the US and UK to investigate major cocaine cartel activity, highlighting global ties in the drug trade. AP News. Prevention and treatment challenges. Despite efforts, treatment access, rehabilitation
I'm
infrastructure,
more
and public
crackhead
health
in the
programming
United
remain
States.
limited,
Shut your
especially for women and
uncivilized ass
marginalized
up.
groups.
Oh,
Punch
liar.
newspapers. Future trends and risks. The
Races are
UN
liars
Office on
too.
Drugs and Crime warns drug
This
use in
is give me
Africa could
1 more
increase
minute.
by up to 40% by 2030, with Nigeria potentially seeing over 20 million users
How
if
about the
trends
United
continue.
States?
Punch newspapers. Rising drug markets and trafficking networks could further deepen economic and security challenges if not addressed holistically.
Sorry.
Prime Business Africa. Summary. Nigeria's drug problem is a public health, social, and security crisis driven by high use of cannabis, opioids, and other drugs, economic hardship, weak regulatory enforcement, and porous borders, and growing involvement in trafficking and domestic drug markets. Efforts by the government and international partners are ongoing, but challenges remain in prevention, treatment, and law enforcement.
All right, y'all. So every time that these people say stuff to us,
Talk
it's all
about the United
projection.
States. Talk about the
It's
black
all
community, okay?
projection.
You don't talk about the
And I
black
want every audience to understand
drugs
that
and smoke crack. You don't
everything that these people say is projection.
go fix your community, you dumb bitch.
Go fix
You
your
ain't even got
country.
no damn community. You know housing,
Fix your black
fucking,
community,
you
you
know
fucking
housing, jeepers creepers. Your fucking baby's coming
shut
out
your
looking like
mouth.
fucking critters and gremlins. Your daddy look like
Go fix
Greta the
your black
gremlin. Your
community,
mama look
dummy.
like Sinclair the
Go fix
baby
your black
dinosaur. All you motherfuckers over there is ugly, bitch.
you crackhead. Go fix your black community, you shut
Yeah,
up.
they are very ugly. All of them are so ugly.
Oh
Like, what
no,
happened?
You're
Oh my
ugly up in the
God, they're
womb, so
ugly.
you're mad at everybody else because your ugly ass is up in the womb. So you're mad at everybody else. Your daddy nut is ugly, ho.
All right, we have two new people on the panel. Pila, is that how you pronounce that? Pila, Pila, Pella. You requested to come up. Come off your mic, ma'am. Oh, okay, drop. What's up, Just?
What's good with it, bro? How you feeling?
Man, chilling for real.
Shit, to the prop. I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. These people are clearly delusional as hell.
Oh, Pilla's still
They
up
need
there.
to go back home, man.
Right. I agree. I agree. But like I was saying, it's all projection. Everything that they say to us is projection. Pillar, come off your mic, ma'am. All right, let me put you down. Cause maybe you didn't mean to come up on the panel. But yeah, y'all, it's a lot of projection.
But you see how when they say something and then you bring up proof and the truth and they say, oh no, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. Why y'all can't never accept the truth when you bringing up facts, so that's a lie too?
Yeah, I was typing something. Um, yeah, I agree. That's what they all do. Like the other day, the person told me that's black facts or some shit. And then when I put the recording on the audio, and he still denied it. I mean, I actually played a clip from a news network in Nigeria that was talking about open defecation, and he still said that the person that was speaking wasn't an African, even though it was a Nigerian reporting the news from Nigeria. So it's just, it is what it is with these people.
I'm confused. Why
Me too.
would first world black Americans be jealous of third and fourth world melanated immigrants? First of all,
talking
if
about
you're leaving
Africa.
the second world to the third world, if you're leaving the
Shut up.
second world to the third world, that is no world. Oh my gosh, it's just oh, couldn't be me.
It's a shithole. Just like Trump said, it's a shithole.
It is. It's I can't. I mean, can we even imagine how bad it is? I mean, I've seen pictures and everything, but wow. And they come over here with these attitudes like they are just high and mighty and entitled to everything, and they think that we are supposed to believe that they're all educated and they have money and homes
We are
back
very
home in
educated
their
in you.
villages. Mm-mm.
Yes, we're
Shut up! You
Sir,
were born in a village. Shut
I
up!
talk
You were born in
shut your mouth,
sewage.
Tommy.
Oh,
take them
shut
out to
up!
your
You probably got
zebra. Shut up.
hepatitis.
I'm gonna take them out to your zebra. Shut up, sir. Let her talk.
What's up, Fresh?
Hey y'all, what's up,
Can I
D?
ask a question?
Hey,
Why do
I
we
was
talk
trying to
about
come in
Africans
here
all day?
earlier.
hold
What
on.
happened?
Uh,
Bro, you gotta let
I
me
had to shut
talk.
it down. I was having some issues. Like I
Oh, and
wasn't
then you
able to
just
download. I couldn't
Can I
download
speak
no
on the
photos. I had to get some more storage from Apple.
mm.
I got to delete some stuff off my phone.
Yeah, me
Um.
too.
can I speak on the prompt?
All right, hold on. Didn't you hear someone speaking? God
Nobody
damn.
They rude.
talking about Africans all day. Don't you have a
You so
job?
eager to say. So where do it say Africans on my prompt, sir?
Why would first world black Americans be jealous of 10 to 4? Because we scam you guys. That's why you're jealous
Ted,
of us. We
Ted,
scam you guys
Ted.
all day, man. How can
I'm
we
not
from the
jealous
third
of a
world country
motherfucker that can't
scamming
say
you?
third, okay? I'm not jealous of someone that
Do
can't
you
say
notice
third.
how they always come up here to talk shit to us as if they have a moral
We is
compass,
going to scam
but then
you
they
guys
turn
all
around
day.
and say some degenerate shit like this?
French, I
You
know
know
you're
Yeah,
why he
every
mad
African.
day.
at you? He mad at you because on your profile picture, that's the picture of his parents. So he mad at you.
Hell no. You ugly
Hey, that's me and my
motherfucker.
lady, y'all. I'm a little self conscious of how I
Look
look,
at her with a
so
fake wig.
come
Because you
on,
got a
y'all.
fake wig up there. Where's your real hair? Fake ass wig you got up there. Kitty, fake wig.
What is he
Fresh,
talking
fake wig.
about?
I don't know what the fuck he
Yeah,
talking
he
about.
don't know.
He don't
Because you
know that
don't
he
wear the
speak
natural hair. You wear
African.
fake.
Just a, it's just a unknown language that he
He don't have
speaks.
no
So
self control. I can't keep dealing with him. Let's see. Amy Diop.
Yes. Hello, guys. First of all, I'm not
Okay.
here to talk
Wait a
down
second,
on.
ma'am. Wait a second, ma'am. Where you
Yeah, yeah.
from? What's your
Go ahead.
ethnicity?
I'm from Senegal. I'm also a U.S. citizen, but I grew up in Senegal in West Africa.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the
Yes.
prompt?
Yeah. So first of all, I wanted to respond to that lady who was saying that we live in villages, and I don't know what she was talking about, but that's not my case because in my country, I had everything I needed. Every skill that I have, everything I learned it from my country.
Oh, well,
I
why are
was
you in the
If
United
it's not
States?
pertaining to you, let it
I'm
fly. I'm the one that said it. So if it's not
I'm
pertaining to
I'm
you, let it fly. Go on
mhm.
now.
Yeah, so I'm here in the US because my parents told me to come here to study my degree. So
Oh
in my
God.
country where
Why
I
didn't you
live,
study in your own country?
that's the thing she did. So she tried to make it seem when she first came.
no,
She's
actually we all agree that countries usually in Africa, not all the countries are underdeveloped, but it's not the level that you guys are projecting. It's not the same thing.
Yes, it
People
is.
no,
are
but
Yes, it
that's not
is.
what. Yeah,
no,
and hold on. You
you
just
guys are
tried to make
seeing
it
this.
seem like you just tried to make it seem like you got everything from your country, and now you're sitting here explaining us about your parents wanted you to get an education in America.
Exactly.
First of all of my education
Why
I did
not?
it in my
Stop the
country.
hate. Stop the hate about Africa. Stop
Bitch,
the hate.
Hey,
shut
stop coming
up.
off your fucking mic.
That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking down on Black Americans. I've never
When
done
do
that.
you
No,
people
no one
lose your
said you were
accent?
doing that. Why do you guys keep coming up here saying things that we did not even
Bro, why the hate?
imply? We
We don't
we
have
didn't
no
apply.
hate, bro.
We didn't apply.
Stop the hate against
Hey,
Africa.
hey, shut.
Man, shut your goofy ass up. You come off your mic again, I'm gonna drop you.
And to clear this up, this is TikTok. TikToks have a lot of restrictions. You cannot use certain terminology. And I'm pretty sure you people have been on this app long enough to know that. You can't say HATE. I know you Africans are primitive, but you need
Stop
to,
the hate.
you see, primitive. Monkey, bushmeat eating people.
That's actually what I find disrespectful. I believe that you guys are saying all of the Africans are ugly. We have weird
No, we're just
features and
No
speaking
one
things.
said that.
generally.
No one said that. No
Yeah,
one
we
said
know
that at
there's
all.
outliers, but we're talking about the general, the
Yeah, don't bring
majority.
trauma. Don't bring trauma from other lives into this one. We didn't say anything about Africans being unattractive. Okay,
But they are. Let's not.
I
it's
ain't
a
gonna lie,
fact,
this lady
but we
be
Here
didn't
in
having
my
some
say it.
country,
conversation.
I've
I know
seen
that. I
handsome
said they
men.
keep saying things that we keep applying things
You
that
know
we
what I
haven't
you know what
applied
I
to.
see from
Right.
this
Yeah.
situation? The same way that white people are just looking at us. That's the same way that
Hmm.
you guys are looking at like African people and saying the
Okay.
same thing. So at the end of the day, it's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's understandable that we guys like receive this kind of hate from white people because you
Ma'am,
Stop
also
I
saying
like
the H
just
word.
told you
Jesus Christ.
you get violations on TikTok. You
Hey,
cannot use
hey,
that terminology.
oh yeah, sorry, what do you mean? I
Say
Just
said
say
dislike.
dislike.
There's other
Yeah.
okay.
ways to say things that you need to articulate. You don't have to. There's least sophisticated words and there's very robust, sophisticated terminology. You don't have to say the HAT word. Why do people keep doing that?
All
There's
right,
so
sorry.
many
I will
ways you
try
can
to. All right.
express
So
yourself.
what I want to say, like in general, is the propaganda of we are living in villages or everything. I just need you guys to stop like telling those things because that's not the truth.
Well, it's true. It
It's
is true.
true. Yeah.
But that's not my truth. Most of my people
We're
from
not
Africa
talking
live
about you.
well. All
We're
right, but
talking about
That makes
Africa.
you the exception, not
and
the rule.
also Africa is not a country; it's a continent that has a lot
Yeah, it's
of
a
countries
54
and
54
countries. We
different
countries.
know.
And so
realities.
We
You
know
therefore,
can
if we're
that. Why?
generalizing all 54 countries,
you can't, let's say,
that's the
compare
majority of
South
them.
Sudan and
Just because
Senegal.
Here's
you
my
are
These
the
are
problem.
two
exception,
different
not the
realities.
rule.
Here's my problem. Why is
Mhm.
it that when they become disrespectful to us, then none of them have nothing to say? They don't say nothing about it. But then when you say something about them, then you
Mhm.
want to sit up there and talk. I would appreciate if you guys don't say nothing. And Africa is 54 countries. You dumb bitch. We know that Africa 54 fucking countries. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. You
hey,
sit up
TT,
here,
TT,
everything
the
that
First of
you
two
all,
just
I
said
would
don't even
percent,
make no
appreciate to
sense.
not use
the
any
two percent.
insulting
That's why.
language, please.
Okay.
I'm here
Host,
trying to be
host,
respectful.
Hold
host. Can I
on,
put my
hold
two?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
All right.
So, Amy, let's take a
Mhm.
pause and we're gonna introduce some other panelists. So, just give
Okay,
us a
okay.
second. I see that Muhumbu, I can't stand it. Is he even connected or Mahumbu? Are you connected?
Yeah, he connected as far
Okay,
as I can see. Yeah.
Mahumbu, where you from, Mahumbu? It's crazy to even ask that question with that name. Mahumbu. All right, well, we gotta move on from Mahumbu. Why do y'all come up to the stage and don't
Hello?
say it?
All
Yeah.
right, they up there panel.
Hi,
Hello. What ethnicity are you or what country you from?
Africa.
You see, hold on. Because this is a
Oh
lesson.
God.
We always
Okay,
gotta
okay,
be
okay.
hold on. No, no,
I'm
no,
scared.
no, no. I'm gonna
You're
clear
saying
this
I
the
don't
up.
want to
wrong
be
No.
languages.
cursed, please.
No, I'm
I
going
can't take
to
it that, but
ma'am, chill out.
No one is cursing you. Relax.
I just wanted to highlight something. This is a learning curve because you guys like to correct people when they use Africa as a generalization, but you guys do it yourselves. So when we ask you, who are you? The first thing come out your mouth is African. And I feel like if that's the way you identify, you shouldn't be correcting people because it looked like you guys have a lack of understanding when people talk about Africa. We know that it's 54 countries, but generally when we speak about Africans it's because this is how you guys identify. You run around here and you say I'm African.
Did you get that, Amy? And what's up, y'all? Hope
Hey
everybody
Jay.
having a wonderful Saturday.
Yes, I get
What's
that.
Hey,
up, Jay?
Jay.
The only, yeah, okay, go ahead. Can I speak?
You don't
Yeah,
really
so
have to
I
give an
was.
It's
explanation. I just wanted to make
Mubu,
sure
yeah.
that you got
Oh,
and
okay.
picked
Go
that
ahead.
up. Did you
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
comprehend
yeah.
what they were saying in real
Yes.
Yes,
time?
of course. I understood. It's just like the way that you're just projecting all the realities and
That's
saying that
all. You don't
all
need
the
to go any further than that. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. All right.
How you doing, host?
Oh, we're
Hey,
not
hold
on you,
on.
Slug.
It's
It's
on
Muhumbu.
Mahubu.
And
Okay.
Muhumbu,
Yes.
you are
Yeah.
free to talk, right? There's
Okay.
nobody's that's gonna attack you. But if you feel like you are not, okay on this stage, you can leave.
No, actually, I just want to stay, but I'm just telling you, I can't take it
Yeah,
when
where you
people
from?
they
What's your
just curse you.
ethnicity? And how old are you?
I'm old enough to be in this room, and I'm from
How old
Somalia.
are
So,
you? How old are you, ma'am?
Important why we ask you that question to make sure that you're not a minor.
oh, I'm not, but I don't want to say my age, but I'm not a minor.
We don't know you. Tell us an age. Give us a ballpark.
Over 40?
Okay, good.
Well, they
Okay.
lie so much, you have to ask
No, I'm not
constantly.
lying. That's
They're
why I don't like
liars.
that. You don't
If
know
she
anything
lied
about
about
me.
being 40 and she's 19, that's on
Yeah.
her.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Are you
And
asking
she,
me a
what she,
question, and I'm going to
and you say
answer?
you Somali?
Yes.
All right, where you located?
Mi-
Boom.
I'm in Minnesota.
Of course. Okay. All right. What's your thoughts on the prompt?
So what of course means? Somali, they're everywhere.
No, they're not. Majority of your population is in Minnesota. Can you get
I
to the
understand that, but
ma'am, get to
yes.
it. Get to it. So if majority of you all are in one place, what do you think we're going to hear majority of the time?
Yeah, in Minnesota, I know that,
Yeah,
but
so what the fuck? You guys, can you
see,
just yeah, you taking us there. Just get to the submission.
okay, all right. So what's your question?
Oh my fucking
Read the
god.
prompt. Yeah, you gotta be patient with these people. They're a little slow, y'all. They're a little
Can
slow.
They're
you
like the
read?
beat behind the bush and shit, man. Oh my. You know what? I'm just
Can't
walk
even have
off.
a
She may
conversation
Okay,
right
not be
now.
able
listen,
to
listen.
read.
Okay, guys, listen to me. I
She
know
learned
what.
to read at the Leering Center.
No, actually, I don't even
Or the
understand why you put.
at
See,
the
that's why
library.
you guys ignorant. You just say whatever you want to say.
All right, read the prompt, lady. Read the prompt.
Okay, you talking about the whole continent in Africa. That's what I can
Read the
understand here.
prompt, ma'am. Read the prompt, please.
I come from Somalia. You calling the African ugly. I'm not ugly.
Read
Oh,
the
You know
prompt,
wow.
that.
No one
lady.
That's
has
what you
said
wanted to
anything
come up
like
here and
that.
say. Feta.
All
Muhobo,
right, hold on.
Oh
Muhobo,
my God, these
Muhobo,
people, they just
Muhobo,
go ahead
Muhobo,
and cuss. I'm going to
Muhobo.
leave anyway. Bye.
Ma'am,
Bye.
ma'am. You're not
She
being
can't
bullied
read.
right now. Nobody's saying anything about you or your character. We only asked you to read the prompt. And then when you did not answer in real time, you're hearing people's commentary about your actions. Now, has anybody called you an
No,
ad
because
hominem attack or
no,
anything
I
like
understand.
that?
Oh,
I just want to make sure that you know that you're in a safe space. You're not being attacked.
okay. I'm
How
not
does
going.
she not know that coming from a war torn country? That is crazy. This is not an attack. You're safe. What is going on? That's why you in America.
Do you think the African who come here they safe?
What does that mean?
I don't understand why you just think
Did they
that
use their two legs or did somebody drag them?
Okay, I'm not
They
going
are
there
just
because if anybody been dragged,
refugees.
it's going
Look
to
how
be
they
you
That's
guys been dragged
are.
here. We
I
come here, but
know.
our own choice.
Right.
Mumu, can you get to the point, please?
Hoya. 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 Hoya.
Yes.
No. You're not following
No,
the
actually, I didn't miss anything. I know
conversation.
there was the big
I think
wars,
you
the
just
third
came up here
world.
to let us know that Africans are beautiful. I think that's what your objection was.
Yeah, actually, that's one of it because we're beautiful. We know
But
that.
some of you are ugly. I see teeth protruding out your mouth, cross-sided, big ass heads.
You drool a lot because you
And
can't
I
keep your
seen a
mouth
vid- and
closed.
I seen a video. I seen
Not
a
the
video
drooling.
yesterday where
Not the
I
Guys,
seen a
please.
video
drooling.
yesterday where
That's
a lot of you
actually not.
Somalians been having the same teeth since the 40s. So y'all teeth been big since the 40s. I seen a video
Damn,
yesterday. So
that's
Mumu, can you
crazy.
Since
say
the
what you got to say?
40s?
God damn.
Let's see, we in 2006, and that was in the 40s. Good Lord. Y'all been odd for years.
Jesus Christ. They talking about
Mubu.
stop bullying. Like these people crazy. All right, let's move
Hey,
past
can
that
we
real
get
quick.
back to Amy? Because she need a well swept kick in her ass. Let's go.
Oh God, her accent is horrible, but okay.
You don't even have her money, and you always talk about action is her bad.
What
Hoya.
the fuck are you
The
talking
Leering
about?
Center.
Girl, y'all didn't have the same
What the fuck did
forehead
you
and
say?
teeth before Christ.
The
And you
Leering
talking all this
Center.
stuff. They didn't have the same foreheads and teeth before Christ. Say what you got to say, lady, because you're working on my nerves now.
You don't even have a hair, so get some hair first.
We got more hair than you
Here we
do with
go.
them big ass tetherball heads y'all got. They using y'all heads as nuclear weapons. That's why Trump getting y'all up out of here. Because if you headbutt somebody, they gonna go and slice you.
Oh.
I wanna
Okay, sister.
Mahubu,
I'm
did you
sorry,
get your
sister.
jokes? Did you get your jokes from a 5-year-old, man? I'm confused.
Maybe.
It's her sister mother telling her what to say. You know, they're all related in that way.
Okay, yeah. Let's see what Slug.
Slug, yeah.
What's up, man? Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm half
Oh
American.
God.
My father's from Washington D.C. His grandfather's from Georgia. My mother from East Africa.
Which part?
Okay.
Uh, East Africa, where Eritrea and Tigray, Ethiopia and Eritrea. That's where she's from.
So which one are you? Is she mixed?
Mixed with what?
Tigrayan and Eritrean.
Yes, she is. Dang, how'd you know that? You know about them people right there. Okay.
You a mess. Jesus
She know whoever that said that know but she right though. Yeah, she mixed with Eritrea and Tigray. Where Nipsey Hussle from? She
And
actually
you
in the same
bi-ethnic.
neighborhood from Nipsey Hussle.
So you're bi-ethnic, correct?
Whatever, yeah, that's what you want to call
correct.
it. It is what it is.
Alright. Alright, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
My thought is, I lived in America for literally for like 45 years, all right? And now I live in East Africa, but I go back and forth. The one thing I know for sure is this is the definition of divide and conquer. I know that for sure because I know both sides.
Hold on, wait a second. We were never
Yes, sir.
together, so it's nothing to divide.
Say that again.
We were never together, so there's nothing to divide.
Yeah, this
Who you
shit's
talking
one
about? Like
sided.
you don't even know. You don't even know who I'm talking about.
100% one
Okay.
sided.
Yeah,
You don't
so
even know
which
who I'm talking about. Who do you think I was talking about when I said that?
You
you
just said
could only
divide and
put
conquer.
You
Yeah.
talking
So when
about
I
the
said that,
Tigray? Are you talking
you
about the
assume two people.
Tigrays then? Are you talking about
No,
the Tigrays then? Divide and
no,
conquer?
no. You're
And
wrong.
then
You're wrong too.
okay.
but
So
you
what are you
should though,
talking about?
right? When you think
Are you
Yeah.
talking
about
about North Sudanese
when
and
you
South Sudanese then? Or what are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a scripture in actually entry on the train uh in front of the wall. You know what it says? Division comes from the devil,
Man,
from the
go that
country
man
to the
African
household.
food.
Listen,
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
care
man.
nothing
And
about
y'all been
that.
Man,
dividing yourself
family
with the
is
but
the
accent.
family
listen,
division. Let me
this is the
explain.
thing. Listen, Slug, this is the crazy thing when you can't compartmentalize things being from both backgrounds, right? I don't know. Is your mother the Black American legend or is it your father?
My father is American.
Your
My mother
father is
is
he's the goat. So
okay. Well,
um
I mean, whatever you want to call it. But to be honest
so
with you, I don't. They do the same thing over there on East Africa. You say, oh, whatever your father from is where you really from, your ethnic. But
I
if you
didn't
really
say
think,
that. We said you
hold on.
both.
I know, but what I'm saying is, the people in East Africa, what they told me? They said, "Oh, your father is where you heard whatever your heritage, whatever. That's
Yeah,
where your
that's
father."
their customs. That's
But
not ours.
okay,
But
but let
my
me
point
say, can I
is,
can I finish real quick, 30
but
seconds?
I
But
want to
hold
caution
on,
you.
1 second, please.
But let me caution you. You need to be cautioned because you're explaining something to us that your whole lineage on your mother's side is not practicing. There was just a war with the Tigrayan people, and who was it, Jay? Who were they warring with? Was it Eritreans?
Eritreans, yeah.
Eritreans. That's weird that his mother is both, and both of those tribes or nation states had a problem with each other, right? This is recent too. This is not even something that was like a long time ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You guys come to America. Like, we didn't always operate in this fashion, but when you guys come over here, we keep seeing undermining, disrespectful things. And this is why we come into our consensus. This has nothing to do with no YT people. Now, YT people probably be involved with you guys, but even as I know his history, Kashatic people have always fought each other.
Listen,
This is
can I say something about that? You are 100% right. I'm gonna agree on you what you just said, but I'm gonna give you an example. All right. The example is, listen, I hear that all the time from both
Lee,
sides.
y'all more can I say violent than West Africans, honestly.
So let me tell you about that. You are true, 100%. But guess what, though? You got to look at it in a bigger aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, when somebody look down on somebody, you have to understand where they coming from. Let me give you an example. In America, okay? I grew up in America, in Washington, D.C. back in the 90s, 80s. There's people in America we call Uncle Tom and shit. They black, just like you. We call them Uncle Tom because guess what? They be looking down on people like in the hood and shit. They be like, oh, they don't know that.
That's just because
Guess
you
what?
misinformed.
Hold on. Let me finish my point.
You're misinformed.
Those people are misinformed. The same way the Africans are misinformed too. So imagine if your own black person is saying that living here with you, what makes you think the African ain't gonna get tricked? It's the media. We all know how the media
Man,
plays
But
into
we
it.
listen.
don't we
Hold
don't
on.
have time for that. Do
Just
you hear
telling
what
them though.
do you hear the weight you putting on our plate?
Listen, if it's not true, say it's not true. But I
Do you
know, I'm telling you, because I grew up in
we
Washington,
don't
D.C.
have time to deal with Africans from all these different places,
I'm I'm just
trying to
giving you
Yeah,
teach
you
them.
you
I'm
you
just
grew
trying to
up in
give you
one.
a
No,
perspective.
no, and so a perspective, a real perspective, since you don't think that
Like the
Black
live, share
Americans
the
have
live,
that.
y'all.
Yeah, share the live, y'all, and give the people on the panel. Get this thing up to 10,000 likes, please. We got enough people we can do that. But to since you can't compartmentalize, or you think that Black Americans aren't able to see the quote unquote bigger picture, we don't critical think. Your whole existence is a contradiction. Your people got here when it was called Chocolate City, and y'all pretty much colonized, took over, while Black Americans were constantly fighting and trying to get as much rights as possible. And y'all wasn't thinking about being the quote unquote that y'all was being complicit Uncle Times, if you want to go ahead and try to use that term, which I think you shouldn't use that. That shouldn't be in your vocabulary, whether you buy ethic or not, because you totally, it doesn't come off genuine. It's just like a Black Lives Matter a sign on a gentrified line that don't make no damn sense. It's a contradiction.
And
So
also,
So
he
are
misinformed
you
about.
saying I'm wrong?
you
I
don't
lied about
He's
that? Did I lie
misinformed
about it?
about Uncle.
you don't
God
know
damn! Why
enough
can't I
about
mute
it.
you?
To lie means that you are intentional. No, I would call it sloppy at best. You're not intentional about it because you don't know enough, and so you're just using your whatever information you do have to throw at the wall and see what sticks. You're not genuine. That's what that is. You lack integrity. That's what that is. You lack intelligence. That's what that is. And intelligence doesn't mean that I think that you're just stupid, plain on stupid in an ad hominem way. It just means you really don't have intelligence. You really don't have the knowledge. And then you're just going on thinking that you can just persuade us and try to guilt us by using morality and having us to be understanding, when Black Americans out of all people have the best memory. We are the elephant in the room. Elephants have a good memory, and we have a good memory for a reason, because we've been here. We have been nowhere else. So you guys are trying to distract us by saying don't worry about what the left hand is doing, while trying to distract us with the right hand. That's what y'all doing right now, and we see the play because we have a very long memory. So that shit's up, man.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
And
I live
hold
in
on, hey,
Africa.
slug.
That's exactly
I
how we
want you,
felt this whole
hey,
time when you went on your diatribe.
right? And they slug. I want you to explain a time when Black Americans and the whole continent of Africa had solidarity and we were all together as one.
when when the Black Panthers, when they were being prosecuted, they was going to Africa. You know that? Google that.
Hold on, but how did that make us all
Google. I
one?
mean, if somebody chasing me
Hold
trying to
on.
do something, and I go over there, they
Listen,
protect me.
listen.
I mean, I don't know.
Hold on, man. How do a select few people that's Black American going to Africa? How does that make us all one? They didn't go to all 54 countries. They didn't know all the fucking millions and billions of people on the continent.
So go. I mean, can I answer or you want me to wait? If you finish, I don't know. I could wait. But
Yeah.
go,
Go ahead. I want you to answer.
go do some research where Haile Selassie, what he said about Bob Marley made a song about it in the UN. He was talking about the Black Americans over here in America.
How did that? You still not explaining.
A lot of Black
Hold
Panthers
on, man.
fighters went to.
Listen. You're still not explaining a time in history where we was all together in solidarity as one.
It's impossible to be all one together. You know that. So what I'm giving you example
All right.
is
So what is
when,
this
okay, hold
division
on.
that you're speaking of?
I'm giving you example when you people was being prosecuted here, whatever, they ran
You
to
people.
Africa. It's a fact.
No, that's not a fact.
Okay, Google it
Yeah, I
then.
don't.
With
I'm
Chat
confused
Hold
about
GPT,
on.
what this
Google
guy
it, whatever
talking
You
you're gonna
about.
do.
gotta chill out.
Hey, Hope,
And
you
for
got
this
patience.
to
I
be
know.
part of your history,
Oh,
you are uninformed.
right. What you
Okay,
say,
So
prove me
Just?
wrong. Prove me wrong then.
Hold on, Slug. Hold
I
on.
say your patience is. I say you got some good patience, bro. Because I would have been
Oh
dropped
yeah,
something.
yeah. I try. These people. All right. Slug.
Because I'm speaking the truth. That's why, dog.
Hold
That's
on.
why.
You're not speaking the truth.
Man,
You're
it is
not.
the truth.
We were never. Listen. It's people on the continent of Africa that don't get along. Okay, they are not together. They are divided, and they live next to each other.
And I told you everything division comes from that devil.
I just want
Simple.
to know
And then
what
I can always
country.
say, y'all are willing and loving to do the devil's work.
That
That's what y'all do.
there's
Y'all
division
love to
here.
do the
There's
What
division
devil's
in
work.
African
Africa.
country
You
did
guys,
Black
they
Americans
again.
fled
I'm
to?
a, I'm gonna put this on a T-shirt. You guys are the shoelaces to the boots on our neck,
Mm,
because at the
right.
end of the day, you want to bring up the Black Panthers. There's nothing to show that they got Black Panthers right there now. There's no compound or stronghold in any 54 countries where these
But
people who
what
fled from
Black Panthers?
persecution
Hold on.
are here
You know what?
today.
What's a better question? Hold on. Fresh. I do think Fresh was trying to ask a question, and then
My bad.
I'll ask one after that. It's all good.
No,
Go
go
ahead, Fresh.
ahead, because I just want to know. I was just backtracking because I heard him make a
Yeah.
statement talking about
What?
Black Americans fled to Africa.
Yeah. What country was it? Slug, that the Black Panthers fled
It was a couple
flee
of
to.
countries. Algeria. If you just put it, somebody can put it on the Google. It'll pop up Algeria.
Oh,
A
all right.
couple
So
of countries in Africa.
well, hold on. What Black Panthers went there?
Man, why don't you just Google it? So, because whatever I say, you're not gonna
Right. So
believe me. I know you're gonna
obviously,
believe. You're gonna
hold on.
believe
I didn't say.
ChatGPT
I
than
didn't.
me.
Hold on. I didn't say I don't believe you. I asked the question, and you can't answer it.
What? I mean, why can't it takes 1 second for somebody in here? I can't do it right now. I ain't got no other phone, but I know
So you
somebody
don't
Then
can.
you
know. You
don't
don't even
know.
know what you're talking about. Why can't you
Jesus
just admit that?
Christ.
You see, you argument. You sound like you took a class, one of
Who's
those classes in
arguing?
college,
No, it
debate
sounds like
class.
you
Who's
That's what you're
arguing
He's
here?
doing.
panicking.
deflecting right now.
It sounds
No,
like
no, I'm dead serious. It's
you're
so simple.
panicking because you're uninformed. Chill out. Relax. It's not that
I,
serious. We already know that you're uninformed. We can tell by the
the way I
talking
talk.
points that you take. Yeah, it's
I can talk calm and then
you
make it
can
seem
be
nice.
calm, but you're not
But
factual.
if it's
That's
the truth, it's the truth. It don't
it's
matter how you talk
not.
it.
So
Remember that.
there okay,
It's
there
not
was
the
no
truth.
countries that Black Americans ever fled to. None. If you're
No, no Black Panther went to Africa in the '60s and the '70s. And you
no,
want to put money on it?
no.
Okay. Then.
No, we could bet money
No,
on it, but there's no Black
and not for
Panthers in Africa.
refuge. No one's still
Man, I
there
know why y'all
today.
already Googled it.
The
Y'all,
only
somebody's
person
scared to say
that's
it, but I
famous,
know somebody did.
look. The only person that is famous for actually seeking refuge to a different country is Shada Shakur. May she rest in peace. And that was
In
Cuba.
Cuba.
That
Right.
wasn't in Africa. On top of that, again, there is no stronghold or a compound of expats or people who
There's even a big
suck
story where
refuge
they
from
hijack.
persecution.
Listen,
You guys don't
where they
have
even
that.
hijack.
And I
Okay,
want to say this. No.
they
Hold on.
even hijacked the airplane
I
and
want to
went.
say
Okay, all right.
this. As they got rid of Marion Barry, the in DC, and for the stuff he was trying to do for the people in DC, they started replacing people to gentrify, which was not just white tea, but other immigrants, which were colored, melanated immigrants. That's how before Minnesota took over, the East Africans started taking over that area, and then they went to Minnesota and in Washington State. But those were the areas that they pretty much took over. These people started to get rid of our civil rights leaders and our organizers by putting them into jails or unaliving them or just doing other
Who, the
things
Africans?
to get them.
Who
No.
did that?
I'm talking about the system, the white T
Oh,
people that y'all want to talk about, these 3-letter groups, these 3-letter organizations, the quote unquote devil that we're talking about.
no,
But
I
as
didn't say.
I
I didn't
said,
say. I didn't say
as the
white he was the devil.
shoelaces as the shoelaces that you guys were healthy tools of the devil. You guys were the
I,
shoelaces to the boots of the on our neck. That's what you guys were. That was y'all role. That's what all
listen,
these melanated people
li-
do. They come in to become
listen.
a buffer class, and
Li,
they come in to just do all the bidding, and they make it seem like when we're trying to fight something, you guys get in the way.
listen.
That's just what it
Can I
is.
say something real quick?
That's why we're
Let me get
arguing
in
White
with
real
tea.
you
quick.
right now
Listen,
Hey,
instead
listen,
of
hold
right?
actually
on,
No,
getting to
Slug.
the
Let me
Can,
get in
hey,
problem.
can
real quick.
everybody
I'm
on the
from the
panel
Bay.
that did not share, can y'all share the live? Everybody that's on the panel, please. If
I'm
you
from the
didn't
Bay
already
Area.
share,
Why do
can you
he
please
even
share?
have to ask us and turn off the chat until we get up to 10K? This is,
Gotcha.
guys,
Give me
if
one
we're
second.
all in here having a discussion, we want to share the live.
Bay Area, and I got family members that was up in the Black Panthers. I got aunties and uncles. So let me get him real quick because he lying.
Right, Miss TT. We're gonna pause this for a second till
Okay.
everybody share it. I don't know if you heard me or let's just share the live and get our shares up, and then we can return to the conversation. Okay, Miss TT, you can go. We'll turn the chat back
Okay.
up when we get to 10K, guys.
In regards to Black Panthers moving up over there, first of all, Black Panthers were not moving over there like that. They were going over there to visit and everything else. Y'all didn't even have nowhere for them to be able to move to. So how in the hell are they gonna pick up from what they going through up over here to go over there and help y'all? It was a Black American that had to send a plane over there to Ethiopia to be able to help with what y'all had going on over there. The Black Panthers wasn't moving over there to Somalia or Ethiopia like that. Now, were they visiting different places? Yeah. But in regards to moving up over here, that never happened. You're lying.
In my research, there was no Black Panthers in large that went over there.
oh,
There was
enlarge,
one.
Exactly.
There was one
enlarge.
person. Hold on, that went to Algeria, and the BBP established an international embassy. This has nothing to do with prominent leaders like Eldred and Kathleen Cleaver. They're not Black Panthers, but Pete O'Neill, who went to Tanzania, he is actually one of them. He was in fact, let me look it up. But he was the chairman of the Kansas City chapter. And then they got something about Stokely Carmichael. He's not Black American. So no, Stokely Carmichael is Trinidadian. Am I right, Jay?
I
A
think so.
lot of
I'm
black,
not.
a
I'm
lot
not
of
quite
black
sure.
people went to Liberia. What about Liberia?
So that's
A
we
lot of
didn't.
people moved. Did a lot
Yeah,
of
They
so
people
there
move
moved
to
there.
was
Liberia?
but they had nothing to do with the Black Panthers. So let's be clear,
But
okay?
they welcomed them though, didn't they?
They didn't welcome them. In
They
fact,
didn't.
the
Oh,
recent war, I mean WAR that just happened in Liberia, it was against the American Liberians and the people who feel like that's their land.
hey, who told you that?
Do the research. Go.
History, mother. You know what?
These are world current events. They're not. You
So
can't
that you
hide
say
them.
you saying the war in Liberia was between the people who moved from America and the people from there. That's what you
Mm-hmm.
just said.
Mm-hmm. They attacked them, and they
Wow,
ate. They. Can I say they ate them?
wow,
Yeah, they ate them.
it's amazing, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
eh, 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 every information is not good information. You know that, don't you?
That's why we're combating you because what you've been saying has been garbage.
And we
All
have to
right,
move on, Slug. So we have
all
a new
right, yeah,
person on the panel.
no problem. Y'all have a good time. All right.
Adios.
Take care.
I'm so mad that Sierra Leonean girl left. Jesus. Sir Law, what's your name? And where's your ethnic group? And what country are you from? Sir.
Sir Lawson, are you available to speak?
Yep, I'm here. I'm American.
What
All
kind of
right.
American?
Yeah, just for the,
Black.
I think I spoke with you before, but just for the people on the panel and the audience, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, East Side.
Okay, we can turn the chat back on, D.
I want them to share a little bit more because there's only 15 shares. So let's get a little bit more shares, and then we're gonna turn it back on. Sir Lawson, do you want to speak to the prompt, or? Oh yeah, let me switch it back.
What's the question? Well, first world Black Americans be jealous of third, fourth world melanated immigrants.
Who fled? It's a little cut off because of the.
So, of course, we wouldn't be jealous of them. So, what is that their belief that we are?
Yeah, they say it all the time.
Confused people say a lot of dumb shit.
I agree. Like the live, I mean, share the live, y'all. It don't cost anything to share it. Okay,
It really does.
it's like, damn.
We need these housekeeping in order for us to have these conversations, guys. Come on.
Probably a troll that's coming up. Let me see. You got 5 followers.
Yeah,
PPP,
trolls
where
do
you
it.
from? What's your ethnicity? Oh,
What the
this.
I
fuck
already
is
heard
he
the
doing?
setup.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. He was quick on the draw. All right, I see it moving. Come on, y'all. We almost there. Let's keep it moving. Let's get to the 50. But yeah, in the meantime, Mahubu, Mahubu.
Yes, brother. I am going to sleep and
We are
I
not
am
brothers.
No,
You're
actually,
not my brother. You're not my sister.
I can't talk to you if you're just going to make fun of me. I can't say anything.
All right, well, I'm not your brother. All right,
Why you my brother? You black.
we're not from the same ethnic group, man. Do you
Why
understand that?
since when, brother?
Since always.
No, I don't feel that way though.
All right,
He
you
trolling.
Somali, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh. You want to say something? Go ahead, jump in.
No, actually, I'm just
He
going to sleep, but
trolling.
I'm
He
Hold
saying
on,
trolling.
that
Mahubu.
everybody in the room,
Hold
Nah,
I'm
on.
sorry if I say
Wait.
anything wrong.
Hold on. Wait a second. What you say, Josh? I didn't hear
no,
you.
I was just saying she trolling. That's it. She just
Oh,
trolling,
she
man.
trolling.
Yeah, she
Oh,
trolling.
okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Mahubu, come off your mic. What were you saying? We at 27, y'all. Let's get to 50. Let's go. And then we're gonna turn the chat back on. It shouldn't take that much longer. Mahubu,
Yeah, come off a mute. Mute. You on mute.
Mahubu.
Yes.
All right. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying that if you say that you're not my sister, that's okay. It's fine, but I'm leaving now and I'm saying everybody if I say anything wrong,
But you
I'm
you are
sorry
Somali,
guys.
right? You are Somali, correct?
Yes.
Are you and a Nigerian brother? Is that your brother?
Everybody from Africa is my brother, including
That's not
Americans.
true. That's
Yeah,
not true.
but
That's not true.
it's true. Why?
Because it's just not true. Like we aren't the same ethnic group. I don't know how you don't understand that.
For me, my understanding, every black person is my brother and my sister.
Well, you're not black.
I'm black.
You're
Then
not.
who? If I'm
You're
not black, then who am
Somali.
I?
Somali.
Yeah, you're Somali.
Somali is black.
No.
Somali,
Somalis
Somali.
have been telling
Everybody
us.
all everybody is only
Nah,
black because
A-Rod.
of the eyes.
Somalis
Who?
have been telling us for decades that they are not black.
I don't know for them, but I'm black.
Okay, so
Muhu,
you
you're not black.
first off, hey y'all, what's up, y'all? What's happening? Um,
What
What's
or
up,
up,
peace,
Tori?
Mister
peace and
Hello.
Ether?
love.
What's good?
Peace,
What's good?
love.
Muhubo.
Yes.
What is the name of your clan?
My clan? I don't
Yeah,
have a
what's your
clan. I'm Somali. That's all.
you Somali and you don't have a clan name?
No.
Naya, Naya. Listen, clans don't run. It's not a it's not a that's a specific term for certain East African countries. Everybody don't identify as clan. So he used the exact correct terminology in terms of how Somalis are socialized. You operate in clans, not tribes. Okay? Tribes are totally different than clans. It's a reason why you guys are saying this is my clan.
That's not me. I'm Somali. That's it.
You
Yeah.
can be
So
Somali, but so you
okay.
saying that you don't have a specific group? Is that what you're
No.
saying?
No.
So are you
I've never
are
heard of that.
hmm
No.
because I guess she's saying they're gonna unite in terms of
Hmm.
but it's too much because they're in their community. You got one group calling people Bantus, and then you got them referring to the Bantu people as Jiria. So
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
this phenotype discrimination it runs very deep to where they start to change their features in terms of like their noses and other things.
Muhubo.
Yes.
Um, do clans exist in the Somali community?
I don't use that, but I don't know. Maybe.
You know,
And
I've only had
when I
one.
told you I'm Somali, why you care?
I've only had one Somali actually be honest and tell me what clan they were. They was part of the Darod, Darod, the
Mm-hmm.
Darod. You know what it is, but for some reason, all the other Somalis, y'all don't want to be honest about y'all clan. Like some of y'all won't even tell me. I'm like, what clan you are? What do you need to know that? What do you need to know that? And now you're denying that you're even part of a clan. How does that even work?
Because I'm Somali, and every Somali, we are Somalis. We don't want anybody to divide us. We stay together. That's who we are.
I
So there's
don't.
Somalis, there's Somalilanders. They're already divided. I don't know what she's talking about.
And actually, we all one. No
Are you
matter
the
what we other.
Somalilander? That's
No,
not what
you're
I'm hearing.
not.
That's not what I'm
No, I'm
hearing.
not Somalilander. I'm Somali.
Yeah, see, difference. She
You're
just
not all
she just
one.
made a
Even
difference. Did you hear? Yes.
yes, you're not even.
But why you guys
I
care when I
don't
say I'm
understand.
here in Somali? Why you care what clients I'm on? It doesn't make any sense for you guys.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
ashamed?
had a point.
Why am I ashamed? I'm Somali. I'm so proud who I am.
Jesus Christ.
So you're
Now
just
let's
like
get to the A-Rod.
the Bantu Jarriers. You're the same as the
Oh
Bantu
yeah,
Jarriers.
Bantu
Hey,
they Somali too.
Mister, they have different languages, so that's how you know.
Exactly.
All we
Only
need
the
is
thing
10
I'm
more
going to say,
Okay,
shares
go.
to
African,
turn the chat
okay,
back on,
African
y'all.
American. And nobody saying anything about you guys, and I don't know how you feel, but I respect you guys, and I know if you guys were not here before us, I won't even be what I am today. So I thank you that, and TT, whoever, I think whatever Kirsty was saying, I think she have a book there. I'm scared of that lady,
6 more.
but
Let's go. 5 more.
I'm
Have a
sorry, guys, if
what?
I say anything wrong, and I'm all my sisters and my brothers in this
Wait,
room.
I have a what?
I'm just scared you're going to cuss of me. I don't want people call me
As
names.
long as
I
you be
hate that.
respectful, I won't.
No, I'm respect. That's why I call you sister. I don't want to say anything. I don't even know how to say that stuff you were saying. So I'm sorry, and
Yes, you do.
guys, you better do something else. Think about Somali. They have a different client. We are one. If you don't want respect as a one, then you have a problem.
We do have a problem. We have a Somali
Nothing to
problem.
do with us. We
We
watch you
have an
guys fight
immigrant
each
problem.
other. What are
We
you
don't
talking about?
fight. We
Listen,
don't
Yeah,
fight.
'cause I'm all
Somali.
for
half the
fighting.
time, listen, they said we watched them. We watched half of their community vote for Jacob Fry, and then we watched the other half go, support Omar Fate. I seen the divide. I'm from Minnesota, so I mean, born and raised. I'm
I
not a
understand
refugee.
that, but when you come to
But
our
listen,
community,
Hoya, I'm not a refugee. I know what's going on in my state. You guys are divided. You might not divide each other, but in reality, you're very much divided.
but if you come to our community, you're not
Okay.
going to find that because we are
So
only one.
so
I've been in
Muha-
your community. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. Somalilanders do not like the people that Ilhan Omar come from. They say her father and her family is who is the people who created who committed a genocide in Somalia. I'm listening to it. I watch you guys have. Do you know she came out to talk about the Somalilanders and said that these people, these so-called Somalis, that's what she called them, so-called Somalis, did not support, and they're not for the collective, I guess. So you guys are very much divided because Ilhan Omar came out and told everybody what was going on.
Muhobo,
Yes,
Muhubo. Um, are you ethnically Somali?
yes.
Okay, so I just looked y'all up, and I know Fresh. She knows more about y'all than I do because she actually deals with y'all. She has more experience in this. But I actually looked y'all up. I asked, are there any Somalis who are not part of a clan? You know what they told me? Guess.
What did they say?
No.
No. Now, of course, with everything there are exceptions. Okay, so let's go over there, right?
Maybe we are when we are alone in Somalis.
Hold
Maybe
on.
we can use that term.
No, no,
But when
no.
we with you guys, I'm Somali.
4 more shares, y'all. Let's go.
And
Oh,
nobody can
really?
change that.
So you're a
Nobody.
liar, is what you're saying. You're a
I'm not
liar
lying. I'm
because
not
I
lying.
asked you what clan are you part of, and you said you're not. So basically, when you're dealing with Black Americans or pretty much anybody who is not of your clan, then you pretend you don't have a clan. Interesting. Anyways, since I
I'm
had
not.
to
I'm
look
not
you
going to
up,
sit here and tell you what I'm
They
plan.
want to create a voting block,
liar.
but they're not going to be able to do it due to historical divisions. It's not going to happen. I understand it, but it's not going to happen. We've seen it in real time, and watch following elections. We're going to see it again.
Yeah, they're acting like, them telling us or I guess admitting what clan they are is going to do something. It's not going to really do anything. I just asked to prove a point to see, first off, if you're going to be honest, but you're not honest. So ethnic Somalis, okay, every ethnic Somali is born into a clan through their father, okay? Clan identity is patrilineal. Even the lowest status Somali caste still have clan identities, all right? Groups often thought to be clanless but aren't are the Gabuye, which are the Medgan, the Tamal, and the Iber, all right. And then you have the rear Zamar and the Bernardiri, okay? Y'all, I know I speak in Chinese, okay, but y'all bear with me. Okay? The real exception, right, are the Somali Bantus. Are they clanless? Yes and no. Okay. Traditionally, they were not recognized as part of the Somali clan system, right? But today, many Bantu Somali retain their lineage and their identity and symbolically adopted into Somali clans for legal and social protections. Okay. Now, 4 here, it says orphans, children of grape or unknown fathers. Okay. These are rare, but there are real cases. Okay. Um, Clan identity comes from their father. If the father is unknown, then the child may be socially vulnerable and often adopted into the mother's clan or a protector lineage. Okay. Still, society pressures them to be assigned to a clan. Okay. And then this is the last one here: diaspora and modern identity. Outside Somalia, some Somalis reject clan identity socially or politically, but they still know their clan and can name it if asked. I don't claim a clan, quote unquote. Actually, being clan, it does not actually mean they're being clanless. Okay, the AI done told on your ass.
I don't know why you waste your time just to learn Somali's clan or where they come from.
I learned my enemies.
Why we are? What the heck?
Y'all came out and declared yourselves Black Americans'
3 more
enemies.
shares, y'all. Then we're gonna turn the chat back on. 3
We
more.
don't.
That's it.
We don't. I
Y'all the
mean, I
one
don't
who
know where you
came
get that
out calling
idea.
us jurors. Y'all the one who came out here making fun of George Floyd. Y'all sat up here and had these mock slave auctions on Clubhouse. Y'all called us the hard ER. Y'all sat up here conversing with white supremacists against Black Americans. Y'all sit up here and say we all on crack and we got EBT and baby mamas. Y'all said the worst things about Black Americans, and you're actively harming the Black Americans communities over there in Minnesota and Ohio and all over the place where you're from. Y'all have declared yourselves our open enemy.
That's you. I don't see anybody's enemy here to you. I don't know.
I'm not the only one who thinks so.
I know, but I think you're enemy because you're learning people's.
My clan, the FBA clan, they know about y'all. Why do you think you're not getting support?
We don't need no support for nobody.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way.
What support are you talking about? Everybody works and they make their own money.
Y'all don't work. And y'all don't make your own money neither.
Nigga, you
Y'all
don't work.
y'all don't
Goofy
work
ass
and y'all make everybody else's
nigga.
money.
How do you know if we don't work?
Because y'all are being exposed. 60% of Somalis in Minnesota are in poverty and 40% are unemployed.
It's okay if you feel that way. You guys, you've been there
I don't
before
know why
us.
y'all keep talking about some feelings. These are numbers.
Okay,
What are you talking
Somalis,
about
they
feelings?
make their own money. They have their own things.
What making your money own money doing what? Running a childless daycare?
That you're
They
talking
have their
about.
own kings.
You know
Or
what we
run
talking
But I don't
about.
want to be continue this because the lady, she told me there's certain ways we have to say something. If you say something wrong, they're going to close. I don't want to say anything like that.
uh-oh.
What? What? Yeah, you getting your ass in trouble now.
No,
We
because
know about y'all.
this guy, he just wanted me to say
Hey, mister,
something.
you asking the right questions, man.
Listen, you literally said nothing. All I did was read you, and now you're
I'm not
nervous.
going to tell
You didn't
you
even
what
say
you
anything.
just
You didn't
want to
even
define
tell me
us.
what you
No,
didn't even
Somali,
tell
we
me
are
what
one.
clan you
We make
were in.
our own money. You know that.
Y'all don't make your own money.
We do. We work.
Doing what?
Yeah.
Doing what?
I'm not going to tell you what I do.
I know. Because it's illegal. Whatever you're doing is illegal. It's a
No, it's
crime.
not. What
We
do
know
you do?
this.
What did you do?
I'm a martial arts instructor. You see how easy that was? Because I know I can
Nigga,
actually
you a
prove it.
bitch.
I
Hey,
can actually
don't call
prove it.
me names. Don't no.
Hold
You can't
on,
do
that
that.
was one of your fellow Somalis.
Yeah, he was actually
Relax.
talking to me, but it's
No.
okay. I guess he's clanless too, huh?
I don't know.
See,
No.
I'm triggering
That
a whole
was your
bunch of
brother
that.
father.
I'm
What?
I'm triggering a bunch of Somalis right now because y'all like to hide and sneak around and slither around in the shadows and try to do things, and y'all want to sit up here and hide underneath blackness and everything. We know about y'all, okay? Y'all not hiding nowhere. Why don't y'all just come out and just be honest? Y'all like lying and deception is a part of y'all culture for some reason. Okay, so last chance here. Okay, this is my last time asking. Okay, what is your clan?
Who's your father?
All right, y'all got
What
it.
the fuck she say?
Yeah, I want to know who's your father.
All right, hold on. D.
I know this little musty welfare queen did not ask any of us who is our father. Bitch, you're out of here.
Her
Shit.
family tree looks
Hey,
like
she
a
definitely
farm.
did. She said, "Who's your father?" Funny you see.
Yeah, she a little slow, y'all. She's a little
Yeah,
slow. D.
that is the truth. Same thing here. The
Hold on. D at the top. D Wing.
What up, though?
All right, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
All right, what's your ethnicity?
I'm black.
You're a black American. Do you have an immigrant background?
No, I'm from Michigan. My people, I'm Native American and I'm black. My grandmother was full blooded Native American and my granddaddy was full blooded African American.
All right,
So I'm
what's your
half.
thoughts on the prompt? All right, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
I would the first. Jealous. I mean, I don't think we jealous of the third world immigrants. I think they're jealous of us
Right, I agree.
because we don't have they can't like deport us nowhere. They can't take us, put us nowhere. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because we're stuck here. But they can like they can commit crimes, they can do whatever they want, and then they can just leave. And then on top of that, anytime they commit crimes, they're not considered like Somalians, or it's considered as black crimes. So that right there, it brings up the crime rate too. With the immigrants coming over here like committing crimes like this, like all those scams that they're committing in Minnesota, like that's gonna go into the black. That's gonna go into the black under black
Well, they
like
using
crime.
Somali.
Statistics.
They using Somali a lot over there. What you was saying, Fresh?
He was looking for the right term, and I said it was statistics.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they are delineating them.
They are, but they do have. I did see one form. It's just like so many companies or institutions are using different forms. Like I'll see some forms that'll say North or East Africa. But for the most part, when in terms of checking the black box, they don't have a box of their own. They're checking our box, and it's on their government papers too. They're not putting Somali American on their paperwork. It says black/African American.
Oh hell no.
Mahubo Hoya, can you educate the people? Tell them about how the United States classify your group, or can you talk about like your legal documents and your identity that's on your legal documents so they can so my people can kind of understand how this classification works.
Who is your father?
Sister, I'm going to sleep. Forgive me if I say anything wrong. I love you all. I have to go. Bye.
What do your driver's license say, at least?
Don't worry about it. I'm
You
Somali.
see, it ain't
I love you guys. I have to go. Bye. If I say anything wrong, forgive me, please.
Go
Before
love
I
them
go,
people that's
forgive me. Bye.
starving in your country. How about that?
It's okay, brother, but I'm just saying I
Go
can
try
do
to
whatever.
love on them people. All right. Good night.
I'm about to
Yes,
deport you.
it's okay, but forgive me if I say
Goodbye.
anything wrong. That's
Goodbye.
Deported.
I thought she didn't talk like that.
I think she's a
That's
part
what
of
she
Al
said.
You
Shabaab.
you gotta listen. We dealing with T groups here.
All right. Nide. Nide.
I'm sorry. 1 second, y'all. I think she didn't want to say anything because I think they are legit connected with some terrorist groups or some extremist group. We might be looking at the nation's most historical RICO case. Okay, like this is really big. But go ahead, Nende.
All right. Should I answer the prompt first or?
Yeah, first, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from California. My ethnicity is Senegalese or Wolof.
All
Why
right.
would first world Black Americans be jealous of third or fourth world melanated immigrants? I guess that says who fled their home countries. You can't make this up. Is it delusion or stupidity? So, like, jealousy is an irrational emotion. Someone doesn't have to have more than you in general for you to be jealous of them, right? There are people out here who are jealous of people who are depressed and don't have much in life, but because they're so mentally ill and something's missing in theirs, they, have jealousy
Answer the
towards other
question.
people,
Answer the question,
right?
man.
So, now I'm already getting cut off, but whatever. Of course, Black Americans on average have more than like maybe a Somali or a Senegalese or a Jamaican. Obviously, America is one of the, or arguably the best countries in the world, and you guys are among these Americans, so of course you have more, right? But that doesn't really that doesn't say that you're not jealous of people who don't have as much as you do.
But jealous
Because I see
for
it all the
what?
time.
Jealous about
And
what?
so, yeah,
Right. That's my question.
give us some examples because you made a
I've seen
point,
it
right?
several times in person, right?
That's fine. You
Like,
made a point. Now give us examples.
right. So personally, because I can't speak for others, right? I've lived among Black Americans, Africans, Caribbeans, and Africans especially are not all of them, but many of them, especially when they're children, they tend to be introverted, right?
No,
And
no, no,
there's
no, no.
this
I listen. I don't want you to
there's
get
this.
off. Hey,
Listen,
I
what?
want,
I didn't even make my point.
but it's you're. Listen,
Let her
What?
speak.
don't come up on this stage with that because we will drop you.
Man, all I'm saying is that jealousy has nothing to do with how much you have. That's
Right, but you said
simple.
you can still be jealous of these people with less. And
You can.
so him and I asked you, what did that look like? How are you jealous of someone with less than?
In general, that can happen all of the time.
Listen, okay, so like if I was giving a presentation, right, and I'm trying to articulate something to an audience, and I'm going to give examples to further support my argument.
Go ahead. Okay, so for example, right? Even though that the average, let's say, Nigerian may not make as much as the average Black Americans who is living in a first world country, right? Let's say a Nigerian makes plenty of money, more than a Black American individual. That Black American individual might be jealous of them as a person. And even if you
This is
don't know who that
hypothetical.
individual
You don't
is
have no
completely,
proof.
you can still be jealous of them because you
All right,
don't know
you
what they have and what you don't
Nade,
you're
have.
talking hypothetically. You're done.
Nade. Where's your
Hypothetically,
Incidentally,
proof,
it happens in
ma'am?
real life.
Where's your proof, though?
I just gave you proof.
No,
There
you
are
gave us a
no Black
hypothetical.
What,
Americans.
you want me to give you sources?
No,
Like,
you're done. I
Yeah,
gave you enough.
yeah.
I
no,
I was about
explained
to
it
say.
to you. I broke it down to you. So
you didn't break down
I
anything,
told you
girl.
you need examples to support your statement. If you're uneducated, that's not my problem.
Please.
Girl,
Like,
please.
please.
Okay,
Look, this
girl,
the
please. I
this what she about
literally
to
tried to walk you
right
through
there.
it. And I told you that, hey,
There are
what
many
we're
reasons why you guys can be jealous of us.
so
Simple.
Okay,
listen,
explain.
we're gonna mute you.
Explain.
Mute me. I
But
don't give a
we
fuck.
gave her okay, go ahead and
Yeah, she
explain.
can't. You can't explain though, man.
I already have.
You
No,
see,
you
If you
this
don't
is
haven't.
So let me
understand,
help
that's on
out.
you.
Let me
Sorry.
help out, Ninde. Let me help you out, okay?
You have to help me.
Now,
You don't have to help me
no,
now.
it's okay. I'm gonna do it anyways because I don't need your permission. Yes. Jealousy does not require the other person to actually have anything, whether tangible or intangible, right? It can be based off of perception, what they think someone has. Black Americans don't think y'all have anything. Projection, all right, their own insecurities or unmet desires. Black Americans, what insecurities or unmet desires do we have as it pertains to Africans, right? Status or identity threat. So attention, which we get a lot of, confidence, which we have a lot of, potential and respect, comparison, right? Comparing ourselves, right? But not reality. Those are the things, right? And she could have named any of those things, but she couldn't. All right. The term jealousy just doesn't apply to Black Americans in any sense. We're not jealous of anybody on this planet, especially an African. I'll land there. What up, Tish?
Hey, I don't, I mean, like, I can't even wrap my brain around that mess that girl just said. I don't even know where to start, but just give me a minute because I gotta process it. I mean, black people collectively, we've been around black people our whole life. I'm well over 40 years old, been around thousands upon thousands of black people in my field. Black people collectively, you're rarely gonna find black people. They don't even pay attention to these other groups. We just chilling. We don't even pay attention. And she's up here talking about some Somalians. We're jealous of Somalians. First of all, you got to be in Minnesota or somewhere where they even exist. I don't see one from
I
one
don't
year.
think she was specific, Miss Tish. I think she was saying of them, of the,
I
what
know,
the,
but
she was
she's saying
responding
that
to
we're
the
jealous of
title.
them, right? She's saying that we're jealous of them. Wasn't that what she was trying to
All
say?
of them, not that specific group.
Wait. Say that again now.
She was saying that we were jealous of all of them, not the.
She did not
That's
say
what I'm
that.
talking about.
You
That's what I'm
weirdo. She
saying.
did not say that.
Listen. So what? Hold on. Watch this, Miss Tish. So what did she say, Daria? Ugly
What
bitch.
she was doing was putting it in the perspective that anyone could be quote
You
unquote
know what? That's why
jealous.
I came up.
So okay,
Hold on.
okay.
Mute
So
her.
did
Mute her.
not did so Miss Tish?
Yeah,
Did I not
she's
just
wrong.
explain that to
She's
you?
wrong. No, but see, I knew that. That's why I came up. I knew the reason I came up is because she made a comment that black people collectively are jealous of Somalians. Is that not what she just said?
No,
Not
she
No,
did
she
saying
was
a
not.
saying
specific
she was
group, but
adding all
all of
groups.
black
She was adding
There's
all
three
or
people
groups.
talking at
melanated
once. I don't
immigrants.
understand now. One person, please.
She
All
was
right.
talking about melanated immigrants, not just a specific group.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, either way, it's such a first of all, I just want to say two quick things. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time so we can make space for somebody else that comes up here and acts like a clown. But this is just such a ridiculous statement to make. Black people collectively are jealous of any group. Are you out of your mind? Then she also had I don't know if it went over you all's head, but did you hear when she said, you all are in America, where, this is the greatest country. Like, we didn't make this country great. She's acting like after that, why didn't she didn't say anything about the reason the country is great is because of us. She was basically insinuating that we're entitled, but we're the ones that fought to make this country great. Can you imagine what this country would be like if it was just the white people and their policies where none of the other groups would even have an opportunity to come here? Because that's what the law was. We fought against that. All the access to all these different things they have, all these benefits, all these resources, that's because of what we did. And she came up on a platform talking like, yeah, America is great. And, you're in the greatest place. Who are you talking to? So I'm going to just land here. But black people ain't paying. That was the biggest, stupidest lie. Black people ain't paying attention to nobody. You all are the ones that always have us in your mouth. And that's why we have these kind of platforms. And I'll land.
All right. Um, Daria, is that how you pronounce your name?
Really drop me. I apologize. So she can drop me and put this position
Okay,
in
it's
front
all
of
good.
us.
It's
Thanks for coming up.
Jada.
All
And don't start lying, ma'am.
Ma'am,
right.
get off.
Just shut up.
You shut up, old
Shut your
ass
ignorant
lady.
tail up.
You shut
All right,
up.
I'm
Shut
ready
Yep,
to
up.
calm
that's
down.
You shut
you
up.
saw how
Hold on.
disrespectful you are.
Hey,
Knowing that
what's
it's
how
an
you
elder
pronounce?
and you don't even care. Just have no moral authority.
Okay, she started
These
talking to me crazy.
uncivilized
Even if
people.
so,
Daria,
Jesus Christ.
how do you pronounce your name, man?
It's Jada.
I don't really care.
I want to know what ethnicity and country she comes from, so I don't know
It's
how
ugly as fuck.
disrespectful
Oh,
these people are.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm Senegalese, just like Nay, who was just in here, who
Hmm.
was just clocking y'all real bad. Yeah,
She wasn't clocking nothing, honey.
she did. She did.
No,
She
she
didn't.
What
didn't.
did she clock?
You jungle
Yeah.
chicks really think y'all have something to be jealous of. First of all, you're not in your country. You're in America. You
Does
don't belong
Senegal
here.
even have
You're
Jungle
clocks?
chicks, I'm dead.
no, go ahead.
Sorry, Miss Gooding. No, no, no. Go ahead. I know you've been waiting for a while. Mister just got
Go ahead.
here. He don't know.
I'm in the comments having fun.
No,
Mm,
go ahead and go ahead and give your submission. I like where
I
you were
think
going. Go
these
ahead and
I
address it.
right. They really think they have something to be jealous of. First of all, you guys have the worst, the absolute worst living situations. You never speak on that. You have orphans, you have disease, you guys are behind, like centuries behind the rest of the world. You really are. And I really believe that these people don't see that. I really believe that. People sleeping and walking on trash. I mean, it's sometimes it bothers me and I feel real bad for them. But then I remember exactly who they are when we get people like diarrhea up here speaking and disrespecting us the way she is. So, you come from somewhere that will never heal, that will never build. Africa will be Africa just the way it is. in 2 years, in 3 years, in 10 years. I don't see you guys ever coming out of whatever you're in. I truly believe you guys are cursed. I truly believe it. And I don't think I'm the only one. That's all I have to say to Diarrhea and Mabubu and all the rest of them.
Okay, thank you for your comments. Uh, yes, hold on. Okay, so should I reply to the prompt now?
You can.
Let's check. Can you like shut up? You're old as hell. Shut up. No one's jealous of anybody. Nobody's jealous
Hey,
of chilling.
listen.
Why do you
Look,
keep throwing this old word around
Cause you
like to
are
people?
old
It
as
does.
hell.
So listen, are you saying that there's an age limit on conversation?
I'm saying there's an age
How
limit
old
on
is she?
stupidity and ignorance, such as
So
yourselves.
it's you. It's you. You haven't done any fact checking. You're just up here splurling anything up out of your mouth. You don't care if it's a fact. You're calling people
You literally
names.
have an AI.
You haven't said anything informal to this conversation. Nothing. Not one thing.
at all.
Can you? I thought she was gonna go and address the prompt. Are you ready for that,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
read
diarrhea?
the
I'm
prompt.
trying to address the problem, but you just opened your
Go
big
ahead and
ass
Little
read the
mouth.
prompt.
diarrhea, cuz you up here ratchet and you don't have no decorum. You getting on my nerves.
I mean, you've been pretty wretched.
Little diarrhea. Listen, you really
Bitch, that never meant anything to me.
it
You're like
doesn't have to mean
She
anything to
triggered.
you.
She
I think it's
triggered.
a
They called her
perfect
that
tell.
all through
description
school.
though.
Is this rage
They
Diarrhea
bait?
called
needs to
It
her
get
gotta
that
an
all
be.
AIDS
through school.
medication and take a nap.
All right, are you gonna read the prompt?
I see menopause is getting to you, old ass bitch.
Read the prompt.
See,
Oh, I'm gonna
degenerate.
drop you. Oh,
I'd
she
rather
got.
have
She
menopause in
triggered
America than
though.
in Africa.
They used to call her that in school, so she that triggered her.
Old is not an insult in Black American society. Our women can be like in their 50s and 60s and look like they in their 30s.
We respect wisdom. We
I know
understand
some
that
that's in their
wisdom is
seventies
greater
looking
than
like they in their
is a
30s.
higher level of knowledge.
Right. Let's see. Who is it?
She comes from a culture where all the women are good for are their looks in their youth. They don't really provide anything else other than that. So that's where she comes from. My bad, D. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
It's all good. Defunct, and then we're gonna get to Dark Wing.
They actually don't get a chance to grow old in these African countries. They
Let's
die
talk
really
about
young.
it.
You know,
That's
they
true.
die out really young. So for her to call somebody old, it's like, okay, honey, that's a compliment because you can't say that to anybody in your family, in your village, under your rock. You can't say that because you don't have any old people.
True that.
I can't
Yeah.
stand these people. I just wish they contain Africa and just keep them all there.
Do too. I was saying that too. I had got to the point where I'm just like, they need to build a fence around it.
That's an idea.
Electric one.
They need to nuke it. No, I'm not gonna say that.
All right, Defunct. Where you from? What's your ethnicity, sir?
I am FBA, and I'm from Virginia. You can see I got a little age on me if you can see that gray.
It's all good. What's your thoughts on the prompt?
Yeah, the prompt, I would say it's delusion. It's definitely delusion. They're delusional. But that's what it is,
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against all Africans. I just have problems with the tethers. That's it. No more, no less.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's all I have to
All
say on the prompt. But yeah, y'all got old girl though. That was funny. Calling her
right.
shoot. Fresh be putting in that work.
She
She ain't
does.
playing with it. Yeah, and
Do what I
I
can.
appreciate y'all bringing me up.
All right, no doubt. All right, we're gonna get to Dark Wing. Dark Wing, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from VA, from Virginia, and what you call FDA, that would be me, down with my people. Yeah, I think that it's these people are jealous. You know, most of these, so especially the Africans, when they came over here, they were excited. You know, they're like, "Hey, let's go to America." Everybody want to come to America. You know, they watching us on television and they see what we do. But then they come over here and they become complacent, and then they want to be disrespectful and show us who they really are. Because we are still living among people who they learn that attitude from, that we haven't actually addressed yet. This is a part of the addressing it, you know, because our people, we're more civilized than most. So we'd rather move the goalposts and then to go upside somebody's head, which probably would be more effective, but maybe not in the long run. You know, we've always been the most intelligent people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? There's no denying that. And people are jealous of that because they come over here, they know who we are. Now, I've done extensive research on immigrants, and none of them can come over here if they have an idea of who we are and they have intentions on trying to tell us. It's in their, it's like a quiz they take, an immigration quiz. So everyone that comes over here, they ask them in the quiz, they say, hey, if you know who these people are in America, would you tell them? So those who check yes, they deny them. But the ones that check no, they let them come over here.
Oh, you
Wow.
breaking up.
They
Your
have
phone breaking up. You having connection issues right now. If you can hear me.
all premeditated
Yeah.
to do what they're doing. You know, this isn't an accident. It's just that they never thought that we as a group would address the issue. You know, that we're not Africans and we don't want to be addressed as that anymore. Because we got 50,000 inventions over here. Does any other country, can anyone else say they have that? Does anyone else can say that they have an invention that everyone in the whole world uses?
The
I
only
asked a panel of
people that
Africans
can
that,
do that
and
are
they
the
couldn't.
Germans.
Right. But they even say the Germans are us. You know, they got the Hitler picture of us. You know, Hitler created the
Hold on, don't say
Autobahn.
don't say that word. That H word.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean,
They
that's
Smittler or
that's
something like
you
that.
know, neither here nor yeah. I mean,
Alright.
I don't even really want to talk about that guy anyway. So I mean, I understand, but I'm just saying that these people come over here and it's like a baby. All of us who have children, you remember when your children were that age where they couldn't talk? It was like when they first really started talking, but you can't understand them. And it's right before they start talking clearly. And that's like, for me as a father, that was the scariest time for me. Because, my child come up there and they're like trying to tell me something. I'm like, what? What is it? I don't understand what you're saying. And it's like a month, it's like a 6 months window of that with the children. They're like 3 to 6 months where you can't understand what they're saying. That's what these people are doing. They're doing the same thing to us. It's like they're being abusive because they think that there's nothing no one can do about it. They can't do nothing. Just like the people who come and say the N word to us. They think there's nothing you can do about it. Yes, there is. Know what you do about it? Don't forget what they did. See, how do you know how someone would treat you in the future is based on how they treat you in the past. This is science. This is how you know if someone's going to treat you differently in the future. How did they treat you in the past? So when you see these people, the so-called Mexicans or Latino people talking like the YT, you see the Africans talking like the YT, guess what? Don't forget. This all. And just let
Right.
them know that
Alright.
it's nature. See,
I
it's
agree
nature.
with you.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
And
All
then you
right,
don't
cool, cool.
forgive. You
Hey,
don't forgive people for something that they haven't asked for forgiveness for. Even the Most High, He don't forgive you unless you do what? Unless you ask for forgiveness. So if you forgiving people and they ain't asked for it, you doing something that God don't even do.
right.
There's
All right,
nothing
hold
wrong
on.
with being
All
like
right,
that.
hold on, Doc. I agree with you right
Okay,
there. I
good.
want to get to Cheryl.
All
How
right.
you doing, Cheryl?
I'm all right. How y'all doing
All right.
tonight? I
Hey,
was,
girl.
I've been hi, Mister. How y'all doing? And I see that we got a couple of Virginians up here tonight. You know, I'm in Atlanta, but I was born and raised in Virginia. But you know what? It's February is getting close. I noticed the last couple of days they have been on 10 with the criticism and trying to come at us. They're scared. That's all. They're scared. Their time is coming. So I don't even. I just laugh at them. I just laugh at them. Their time is coming. They don't. They can't do nothing but resort to calling us names, because we won't go out there and march for them. We won't go out there and fight for them. They know that's the only thing that's gonna keep Trump's ass from getting them out of here. Is us. No, you gotta hold your own nuts. You're on your own. You're on your own, and they don't. They can't get that. They just can't grasp that. They can't get it through their head. But yeah, that's all. And yes, they are jealous. And you know what else I think? I think that when they first get over here, they sort of don't know about us, but then they begin to realize and they like, wow, but they cannot let it out that, we're so much more better. I hate to say it like that than they are. They can't admit that. So they have to go along with that old game. And they just keep lying and lying and lying and lying. And until they come to terms with things, Africa or these islands will never come together. God is not going to allow it. You got to be truthful. And that's all I land.
Okay, cool. I agree with that. All right, the panel is open, y'all.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think that it's a new era. See, a new age. It's a 2166-year cycle. We just went through a new age in 2012. December the 24th, 2012 was the beginning of the age of Pisces. And the ending of the ending of Pisces and the beginning of Aquarius, which is the truth. That's what's coming out. And
Hey, you went out, Dark. Yeah, you breaking
you
up.
know,
You in the
if there was
Matrix.
some way that we could just find, probably it's probably the connection, man. I'm sorry. It's probably the human services here. I guess they're just not good. Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me all right? Yeah. So what I'm saying is that it's just a new age, and the truth is coming out, and there's nothing no one can do about it.
Hey,
Everyone has to
I'm
accept it.
sorry, Darkwing. Who the hell just flushed the
Sure, no
toilet in
problem.
my ear? I know I wasn't the only one that heard that.
I didn't hear it.
You know what? I'm all right. Whatever. My bad, Darkwing. Go ahead, bro.
Just, I just, I'm just glad to see this happening. You know, because we got to separate ourselves from these people. And this is what's going to have to happen for us to get to where we want to go. We got to be separate because that's what they are. They're separate. They love themselves more than they love everybody else. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, they talking about we need more love. We love everybody. but we don't love ourselves as much as we love other people. See, so we need to love ourselves with the same love that we claim that we love our enemies. You know, our people, we quick to forgive the enemies. We're quick to ignore that we have enemies or to deny that we have enemies. But then subconsciously we know who they are. We'll say, well, everyone's the same. Oh, God made everyone bleed the same. See, you know who your enemy is. And it's okay. There's not nothing wrong with people who want to say, I don't have no enemies. I love everybody. Well, the Bible says everybody has enemies. He said, love your enemies, right? We hate ourselves more than anybody else. So who is our
Hold
enemy?
on, who you talking about? You said we hate
I
ourselves.
said
Who are you
our,
speaking about?
I'm saying our people because we kill each other every day, bro.
Hold on,
I'm talking
listen,
about that
listen,
hate
listen.
that
Hold on,
makes us do
hold
that.
on,
It's
hold
not. Go
on, man.
ahead.
Wait a
Sure. Go
second.
ahead,
Wait
bro.
a second.
Sure.
You said we hate each other? You speaking about black Americans?
Yes.
All right, well, that's not true.
I mean,
We
that's
don't
cool.
we
You
don't
can say
we
that, but I
well we
mean,
don't
if
we
you see
don't
the
hold on.
crime,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We don't hate each other, and it's been shown that we are the only
like
group of
in
people on the
real time,
planet.
I'm not saying
Hold
like
on,
in
man.
real
God
time.
damn it. Hold on. We the only group on the planet that come together the way that we do. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that, bro. Don't attack me just for
All
one
right.
thing
So
I just
basically,
said. I'm
right
trying to
now,
explain it to
hold
you.
on. All right. Well, right
I'm
now, I
trying to
think
explain
that.
to you,
Hold
but you're
on. Let me wait a
misunderstanding right
second.
now.
All right. Hold on. I think that you caught up in what black on black crime.
No, that's what I'm telling you, bro. What are you talking about, bro? I ain't talking about none of that you talking about, homie.
What are you talking about
Why
then?
can't you
Yeah,
accept
I'm
that ain't what I'm
confused.
talking about? I'm talking about loving, bro. I'm talking about loving ourselves more, bro. What you don't
I don't know what you
understand about
talk. What are
that?
you talking about? What do you want black people to do more of that
I'm
we're
talking
not
about
already
loving
doing?
ourselves so much, bro, that we don't even gang bang with each other no more.
What are
That's
you
what I'm
talking
talking
about?
about.
Where
I'm
are
talking
we
about
gang
loving each other
bang
so
right
much
now?
where we listen, man, I'm out, man.
Where
We
are
live in
we
a
talk? Where
fantasy
are we
world, bro.
at?
I
Y'all,
Now,
y'all
mean,
have y'all
listen.
take
now, when
care
Hold
of
you
on, real
that,
can't
cause
quick.
cause
answer
this
a
dude an
simple
Listen.
Asian, bro.
question
Hey,
and
Dark,
you
I'm
talk
out,
about
Dark.
man.
getting
Hey,
I'm
Dark. You don't
telling
have
you,
to
you don't
leave.
know nothing about
Hold
black on
on
black
for a
crime.
second. Hold on, real quick. You don't have to leave, but what you do have to do is explain what you're talking about.
yeah,
You don't have to run out of the
Yeah, that's what
live.
I'm doing, but
Explain what you're
everybody
you're
talking
just
is,
about.
but
saying
you interrupting me,
cliches at
bro.
this point.
All right,
Listen, I'm
because
sitting
you're
here and I'm
saying,
a, I'm, t-
all
I'm,
right,
a, I'm,
hold
a, I'm
on,
a,
hold on, man. Just calm down, man. I'm gonna let you speak, but what you're saying is false. In mass, we don't hate each other. So that what you said was false. We are the only group on the planet that will come together about something that can happen to one of us, and we don't even have to live in the same city or state.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because you mentioned black on black crime. Um, the 96% of black men are not in prison. For the 4% who are in prison, we have um, a lot of them are not in there for any crime against the black people. That's the majority. The minority of crimes of people who are in prison. They're in there for violent crime. That's the minority. Most people are in there for nonviolent crimes. And then for all those in there, we have a 56% exoneration rate. So, I mean, it's really like 1% at most of black people doing anything at all, but especially to each other. So I'm trying to figure out what is this black on black crime? Who are you considering to be black? What are we talking about?
listen, bro. If you don't know, then it don't show, bro.
Your connection messed up right now.
If you can't, let me. All right, listen. Hold on. You said y'all don't let me talk, but then y'all don't want to hear
I was
you.
just letting you know
I'm
your
telling you
connection
what
was a
it
little
is.
off.
Oh, okay. I heard. I got you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, man. I didn't know that. Yeah, it is. It's not good for some reason. So
All right,
I
right now
apologize for
you in a
everybody.
good
So I don't
good
want to.
space. You're in a good space, so go ahead. Speak
So
to your point.
what I'm saying is that we need to love each other more. I'm not here to debate stats because I got statistics under the belt, man. I studied psychology in college, so I know stats. I understand everything he's saying and how some of these statistics and the projections that they give are skewed for political reasons and for propaganda reasons. So I understand what he's saying though. But what I'm saying is that in spite of that 1%, if that's what it is, we need to love each other more. This is
So
what I'm
we gotta
saying.
be
I don't know
perfect.
what's hard.
It sounds like respectability
Bro,
politics.
listen, bro. I'm talking about
Sounds
us
like
getting
we gotta be
closer. You know
perfect.
what I'm saying? I don't know what your semantics is coming from. And you want to take what I'm saying and say I mean
That's not what
perfect.
you.
I
You
mean I would
saying
like,
the
hey,
one
bro. It would
percent
be
of us.
nice. It
You said
would
the
be
one
nice if we
ninety-nine
could be
percent of us
perfect.
are cool, but 1% of us, we
You
all black
said that,
people, we need to
bro.
take
No,
responsibility,
whoever gave the stats. No,
and
listen.
we gotta
Somebody
be.
just gave the stats.
It gotta be
Someone just
100%.
gave stats. Someone just gave stats saying that 1% of us in
That was
prison
me.
for crimes. That's what I'm talking. That's what
That
I'm
that's what
talking
I.
about. I
That
don't
was
know.
me.
I'm not talking about nothing but what you said. Don't. That's not me. I'm just trying to collaborate with what
You
you're saying.
mentioned
I'm
black
trying
on
to
black
use what you
crime,
said,
which
bro. I'm
doesn't
trying not to
exist.
disagree with you, bro. I'm trying not to disagree with you. I'm not. That's not even my fight. What you talking about? That's elementary shit to
You're
me, bro.
generalizing right now.
Yeah.
No, you're
You're
generalizing.
generalizing.
I am. I am.
I just want to
I'll
know
say I am. I
specifically.
will
And it's
say. I will
false.
say. But
I
listen,
just
this is
want
what
to
it
know
is, bro. See, this one
specifically
thing I
what is
noticed.
it
Listen,
that
let me
you
say
want us
this.
to
Let me
do
say this,
specifically.
bro. Let me
When you
say
say
this. Let me
love
say
each
what I'm
other,
thinking. Right.
hold on one sec,
I'm saying
because I
this.
mean I don't want us to like go in a circle of cliches. I just want to know specifically what do you want Black Americans to do that we're not already doing right now? You said love each other. What does that even look like?
Okay, let me
Because
answer it. Let me
we're
answer it then.
loving
Let me
each
give
other
you an
just
example.
fine.
Let me give you an example. Okay, you said it 20 times, bro. Let me answer it. I'm gonna answer the question. It's just like what's happening right now with the delineation. That's what I mean when I say we love. That's the type of thing. That's an example of what I'm saying when I say we need to love each other more. I'm saying that's what that is. Delineation where we're standing together and we're not letting nobody say nothing negative about us. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about we haven't done that. I'm saying we're making those progressions and people are upset about it. This was what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything of what you just mentioned. I understand what you're saying, I'm not dismissing it. But what I'm saying is that I'm speaking of an example of what I'm
Hey,
speaking of.
good
It's
night.
just
You
like
gotta. Oh
delineation.
yeah,
This
there you go.
whole
Good night. Go
this
ahead,
whole
Carl.
conversation that we're having is a demonstration of what I mean. This is a demonstration of what I mean. I'm not saying we
How
don't love
so?
each
So
What
other.
do you? How so?
so I are you saying that
How so
we're
what?
already doing it? Just do more of it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that it's inevitable that it's gonna happen. I'm
Okay, I
saying
don't
it's
get it.
nature that's moving us that way. I'm saying it's nature. It's just like they're saying, they say you reap what you sow, what goes around comes around. That's what's happening. All the stuff we've been through for 500 years is finally is catching up with the people who did it to us. This is what I'm saying. I'm not here to
Trying to
debate. I'm not here.
understand the
I'm
black
with
and white
us.
crime though. Like how does that
Bro,
connect?
first of all, that was let me tell you, listen, bro, let me say something about that. First of all, I'm lowering my vibrations by even saying black on black, bro. That's why I don't even really want to get in that conversation because black
You
is
need
You
to
lowering your
iron you need
vibration
to
about
iron
going
your
that's
around
vibration.
and
that's
saying that we need to love
just
each other more. That's what you're doing. Stop doing that.
Your
Don't go on these
no,
vibration.
panels.
no,
You
no.
No,
need
hold
Let me
on. Don't
listen.
go on these panels saying that
Where are you
shit no
from,
more.
sir? From Darkwing?
I'm from VA. I'm from Virginia. It's okay, bro. If you want to say that, that's okay. If you want to say that's what you think
Yeah.
I'm doing, that's your
Don't
prerogative,
go
bro.
on
But
these
that ain't what
panels
I'm
saying that
doing.
dumb shit no more.
That ain't what I'm saying. What you
That's
talking
what I'm
about,
saying to
man? Ain't
you.
nobody dumb but your damn dumbass nigga.
I didn't
You
say you
fucking
were dumb.
stupid nigga. Who you talking
I said
to?
stop saying that dumb
You
shit that
said
you were
that dumb
saying.
shit, bro. That ain't no. Listen, bro. First of
It
all, I'm
was.
explaining
It
something that
was
you
Mark
don't
said a
though.
lot of
understand.
dumb shit.
So you, the
You
only thing
said
is
that
dumb is your
you
damn
said we
dumb
need
ass
to
because you
love
don't
each other
understand what I'm
more.
saying.
Hold on. You said we need to love each other more, but also you did speak about we are moving into delineation.
Black.
So what do you not understand about that then? What you don't understand about that? You don't have a, you
All
can't
right, how much
comprehend
more can we
that?
fucking
What?
love each other?
So hold
Bro,
How
on, hold
much
on,
I
hold on.
said
more?
it's coming naturally, dumbass. I
All
said
right,
it's coming
yeah.
naturally. That's what I
So what the
said.
fuck are we talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I
You
think
get
he's
it?
inebriated.
We talking about your dumbass. We talking.
I think he's under the influence of something. I think he's under the influence of something.
Because
We
you know
talking
what?
about your
They
dumbass
say that
eyeball
a drunk,
conversation.
look,
This is what
a drunk
everybody
person
listen. This is
speaks
what
over
happens.
thoughts.
This is
So your intelligence will still be intelligent. So
these.
your his messaging. This is not the first time he came.
This what
You're the common denominator. This is why you're already coming off with the closed energy. You don't have to lower
we get done.
anything because this is the results
Have
of you having low vibration and trying to reach everybody. It's not working, and you need to work on you,
Hold
sir,
on. Hey Jay.
to be able to communicate better. Yeah.
Hey Jay. Somebody in the chat said that he's Moroccan. Are you Moroccan, sir?
why you keep muting me, motherfucker?
Are
You
you
fucking monkey.
are you Moroccan?
Uh,
So you can
you
overtalk
heard that,
somebody?
y'all? Did y'all hear
Yeah,
that?
we heard it. Yeah. Are you a
Like
That's
Moor?
crazy.
crime,
You
don't it?
stupid. You
It sound
dumb,
like
bro.
some low vibrational shit. It sound like some low vibrational
This is
shit
the
from an
continent of Morocco.
they don't know
This is
shit. That's what it
so you're a
is.
Moorish Empire dude. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, all
There it
right.
is.
Damn. Thank you for pointing
These
that
people
out
be
in the chat.
cosplaying, y'all,
Yeah,
in
thank you,
real
Unity.
time.
Self-defeated Negro talk.
I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? That it all makes sense now. Okay.
They're getting nervous.
Hello, Lily.
How are you?
Hey, tell us where you're from. What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Ethiopia. I'm living in USA, Boston. So, can you tell me something about Ethiopia if you know it?
Before we
No.
do that, can you address the prompt?
Yeah, I feel like you guys don't like any immigrant from Africa. What's
Hey,
wrong?
read the prompt, Lily. Read the prompt.
What?
Read the prompt.
Yeah, I did that, but I'm
All right,
not.
read it out loud.
Why I'm reading that? I seen that, but
Cause I
Oh,
we
don't
she
know
went
if
to
you
the
read it or
school of
not.
learning.
no,
I don't
you
know if
guys
you read
have
it or
just
not.
don't like us. I'll
Because
tell you something.
I
I'll
don't
tell
know
you
if see
something.
hold on. I don't know if you're reading it or not, man.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What country did she say she was from?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Okay. What is a phrase for an educated woman in Ethiopia? Lily,
Lily, the question is for you, man.
do you guys have a phrase for an uneducated woman in Ethiopia? Yeah, something's wrong. She either probably is not good at
Lily,
reading. Yeah,
come
I
off
don't
your
know.
mic, man. Lily. Alright, let me drop her. Ski.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm African and I'm from Kenya.
In
Alright,
America?
what's
Yeah, I'm in America, Texas.
Of course. Of course.
So I
alright,
just
what's your
wanted,
thoughts on the prompt? Read the prompt.
well,
Can you read
So
it out loud? Cause I don't think
I've
you read it
already
that fast.
I've already read it. Read it.
I want to hear you read it.
Why would first world black Americans be jealous of third to fourth world immigrants who fled their home countries? You can't make this shit up. It's delusion or stupidity.
All right.
So I just wanted to say that Africans, some Africans hate on, sorry, are jealous of black Americans because they are they are trying to be like black Americans, and yeah, and they can't reach there. So yeah,
Thank you for your honesty.
yeah, that's the truth though.
That's that's rare.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Channing,
Yes, sir. Why would first world black Americans be jealous of third and
wait a
fourth world
second. Hold
melanated?
on. Wait. Where
Oh,
you from? What's your ethnicity?
yes, my bad. I'm in Texas. I'm Creole. I'm 30. I'm 33.
All right. Go ahead. Read the
Yes,
prompt.
sir. Why would first world black Americans be jealous of third and first world melanated immigrants who fled their home countries? You can't make this shit up. Is it delusion or stupidity? It's going to be both, right? It's definitely going to be both. We know that they don't have a high level of comprehension skills. So when the Europeans came in and they colonized these specific degenerates and they took their resources, they only built the infrastructure, built it enough just so that they could withdraw those resources out of Africa. And now they're trying to tell us how what we need to prioritize and our priority right now is getting them out of the country so we can continue to build back our community. And so that's what I just had to say. I just feel like it's delusion and stupidity.
Makes sense to me.
End of the day, if you look at it right, they're over here living in the West. They're paying taxes here in the West. They're paying taxes to the governments that's keeping their countries destabilized, and they're trying to tell us what we need to prioritize. I think you need to prioritize getting the countries that's destabilizing your economies and your governments out of your own home countries before you tell us what we need to prioritize while you're paying taxes to that specific system.
Thank you for that. I also want to address the prompt here too. In order for you to be jealous of somebody, you have somebody either has to have something, or you have to think, at least think that they have something. Okay. It's true. The person doesn't necessarily have to have something, but that perception, that thought has to be there. Okay. Um, for some reason, they think that the lies that they tell, that they're all kings and queens, and there are princes and princesses, and they have a mansion in Zamunda in Wakanda. That like it's all like we believe that stuff. Okay, yeah, we've actually traveled to these places. Not me myself, but all the people who I hear who go there, all of them have the same story, that they have very nice scenery, beautiful beaches, you know, and sometimes they're treated in a favorable manner over there. But we can also see the other side of that. Everybody can see what's happening over there. Okay, it don't cost a lot over there for a reason, and it's not a lot of amenities over there as well. All right. When they say, is it culture? Like, are we jealous of their culture or something like that? And we go and we look, and it's like everybody's just basket weaving, and walking around naked and being on drums, hand drums, and carrying baskets and bottles of water on their heads. We're not really seeing all the myriads of culture that we're supposed to be jealous of, that they're supposedly that they have. So, I'm trying to figure out, yeah, what there is no jealousy, y'all. They can't even project, anything onto us. Now, they could have done that in the past, before people started traveling over there and the people who had the internet. The ones who did travel over there, in the beginning in the 1800s and in the 1900s, they quickly found out one nothing over there to be jealous of, and a lot of them immediately came back over here. And they said, "Yeah, we ain't African. I ain't never going back over there." I think it was William Nesbitt who was the proponent for the 14th Amendment, and he himself, he went over there and he saw how it was like, this ain't us. We weren't even living like this during slavery. And he came back over here and said, yeah, we need something in the law that solidifies us being American, because ain't no way we're going to Africa over there. So there's not really much to be jealous of. I was in somebody else's live, and uh, you know you had panties and Africans, and there was I guess I don't know how the conversation turned to this, but I asked them, okay, what are their inventions over there? And they got upset. Really, are you going? How can you ask that question? That's not fair. What do you mean, man? How you gonna ask that question? For you, if you are saying there's 54 countries in Africa, and you're gonna sit up here and say, how can if you're gonna say what inventions they got? That means you really don't know nothing about Africa. And I'm just like, okay, but tell us. Like, can you just tell us? Like, is there anything? There's literally nothing over there to be jealous of. Okay. I think the thing that we're supposed to be jealous of is that according to them, YT people prefer them over us. I think that's the only thing that they can, I come up with, even though it's not even true and it doesn't really affect us. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, all right. Anybody else want to come off and speak?
Yes,
All right.
and then when it comes to their countries and their economies, they don't know how to fix that. So when you look at the average IQ at a lot of these places across Africa, the average IQ is 80 to 81, sometimes 82 in a few places. That's barely enough for basic management. So these continents or these countries are constantly being destabilized, not by just the West, but also by their own leaders. Africa has a dictator problem. Every time we look up, there's a different dictator fighting another person to take over the country. There's always military coups that leads to dictatorships, and then the dictators take that money, they go store it in European and American banks. When they get sick, they don't even use their own healthcare system. They turn around and go to the UK or somewhere in Europe or even to Singapore to get medical attention, and then they come back only to die or to unalive on the continent and be buried there. They don't care about their own citizens, and they're upset that we don't care either.
Maybe that's the problem. So many people, I guess other countries too, I'm not sure, have helped them out so much that they're like children. And now that we pull back, they basically crying about it.
Well, we see them as children. I mean, we even have a whole song seeing them as children. We are the world. We are the future. We are the ones to make it, whatever the hell that song goes. We see them as children. The whole world sees them as a basket case. All 54 countries. And when they talk to us and they say that we don't have a culture, they totally forget that the culture that they do have was given to them by Europeans. And it was only what the Europeans wanted them to have that entertained them. When these white tea leaders go into African nations, these Africans put on these dance and jingle bell shows for these YT leaders, and that's the part that entertains them. They don't even have a culture. They don't. Their societies have been failed states for years. Let's look at ECOWAS in West Africa. They're doing the bidding of the West. They're doing the bidding of France. France has always been known as the weakest people in Europe, always have been, and they can barely shake off the French in the Sahel states. And then Nigeria, who pretty much leads ECOWAS, picks up the phone call from Macron, the president of France, and Macron's like, "We want y'all to attack, Mali and Burkina Faso," and Nigeria really was seriously thinking about it. And then when you look at their own currency, they were giving all that back to France for France to store in their own markets and in their own banking system. And then, they're all talking about, oh, well, look at Mali, look at Niger, look at Burkina Faso. They removed the French out. You removed the French to replace them with the Chinese and with Russia, and you're proud about that? Russia is getting a portion of your uranium now. You just replaced one colonizer with two more.
Can I ask you another question? I hear about all of Africa, but I don't hear that much about Egypt. Is Egypt that way too?
Yes, Egypt is in a water crisis as we speak, and then there's an issue between um, Egypt and Ethiopia because Ethiopia is thinking about. And they're already in the process now of damming up the Nile River because the Nile River starts in Ethiopia and it flows downstream to Egypt. So, and then they had plans on filling it like 10,000 gallons a day or 10,000 water, whatever it is, how you measure water a day. And Egypt had been talking about possibly at one point in time doing whatever is necessary, even use a military against Ethiopia to stop it, because Egypt again has a water crisis. The population is growing fast. The population in Egypt is about 100 million people who survive on literally a strip of land along the Nile River on both sides, and the water is already contaminated on their side of the Nile River because Egypt is unsanitary as well.
Well, thank you. I want to thank all of y'all for the knowledge. I mean, for real. I want to thank all of y'all.
I can understand it. They don't want to go home to where there's nothing. There's, like someone mentioned earlier, there's no amenities. They don't want to go back to that. You mean to tell me that everywhere I go, there's potholes and not much pavement across the continent or any of that? So yeah, I can understand why they wouldn't want to go home. They would miss everything they have here. And did y'all see how
Somebody said the
easy it
Nile. Hold
was?
on. Did somebody just say the Nile was the Mississippi River?
We always gonna have that in here.
I saw that and
There's no avoiding it.
I tried to ignore it. I tried.
Oh goodness. Um, how so? Who said that? Was that you, Cheney?
Don't fall for it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That was
All right,
not me
okay.
who said the Nile was.
It's,
That was
it's
not.
go.
Nah, man, that
Okay.
was I See Things Media who said the real Nile is the Mississippi River in America.
Gonna lead it to
I
several
wanna
fires.
I wanna invite him up or her. What you say, Jay?
That is gonna lead back to several little fires again, and that prompt gonna change. I'm telling you. The Nigerian here say Egypt is better than some of your broke cities. Okay, first off, you're Nigerian. Okay, that automatically means broke. Second off, uh, why is it that everybody wants to come to our broke cities, but nobody wants to go to Egypt anymore? People wanted to go to Egypt. They used to want to go there. They don't want to go there now. Why is that?
Well, Egypt isn't that stable, especially, they had the Arab Spring, and we hear about all the scamming at all the tourist sites in Egypt. It's just unattractable now.
And it could be that there's plenty of Nigerians there now too, so that took away the glamour.
Apply and go everywhere.
I never considered that, but that is possible. Although those Arabs, I don't know how tolerant they're going to be of Nigerians.
You see how the Arabs do them in India, I mean, do them in the UAE and Saudi Arabia, because they do
They're
them bad.
banned. They're banned.
Oh, they are now? Okay.
They've been banned.
Okay.
The
Oh,
Middle
man.
Eastern banned Nigerians first.
Well, damn, they not gonna be able to go nowhere pretty soon.
Back to Nigeria, it'd be Proud and Lagos floating on them little dirty river floats.
Makoko.
They got, yeah.
I'm like, I
Oh,
mean, how in the world do you get banned from all these different countries?
Africa's so
Because they're
wonderful, so they'll have
scammers.
no right. Africa's so wonderful, they won't have a problem running in the safaris. They'll get to send back pictures to us and let us see them with Lion King, with Simba and Mufasa and Rafiki. So they'll enjoy it back home.
Yeah, it's not because they're scammers. I don't know why y'all keep talking bad about it. It's because everybody's jealous of them. Okay, everybody's jealous. That's why they don't want them in their
It's
countries.
jealous. It's jealous. You just
Excuse me.
jealous.
You jealous.
You're jealous. Yes, thank you. Everybody's jealous.
Oh, this man cussed me out on another panel earlier. He called me all out by name because he was from the Congo, trying to tell us, sir, Congo is experiencing a brain drain, and you up and left that country, and y'all signed over y'all's minerals to us. We didn't have to give y'all no money, and in fact, we didn't have to show up. All y'all had to do was press enter on a computer, and we got your resources. That's how easy it was.
damn, damn.
Oh, you nigga. I'm not good at an African accent. I ain't never been there. I stay away from the
Say
people in my area,
niga.
so I don't know.
Niga. Say niga.
You can't
With
do an
the long
African
E
accent.
sound.
I stay
Niga.
so far away from them
That's
folks in my city.
it's like
I'm
one of
I'm
the
in the
easiest
Dallas area.
accents.
I stay in the Dallas area, in the North Dallas area, to be in fact. The black folks
Oof.
around here
What is
don't
this?
we don't
What is this shit? What is
yeah, we
this?
don't F with them. Yeah.
Oh my
You niggas are
gosh.
just jealous. You're jealous because you don't have passport. You guys are not educated. You guys are just jealous. You're jealous of us because we had the minerals.
We have oil. Just watch out, FBA.
Hey,
So,
I'm gonna
so
drop
what
a
I
little
do,
bit.
I look for my motivation, and so I pretty much try to channel the color yellow, like jaundice, and it just comes out.
I like that. Like I've been telling
Not
people,
jaundice.
I told this one Somali earlier too. I was like, bro, you can't tell us nothing when your country because you guys openly defecate in your country. That's why you have one of the worst cholera infections in the world because
Mm-hmm.
you poop in your own drinking water and have the nerds to drink it. And I was like, and because of that, you big light bulb head ass niggas over there, you got this cholera in your head. So when you take this shot, I know it burns. I asked everybody, can y'all please tell us how this antibiotic for cholera, how it burns? Please explain that to the panel. Them Somalis called me all kinds of Jareds and everything else, and then have the nerve to say that Jared don't mean slave.
So, bro, I have a question for you real quick, right? So, who are you,
Oh
bro?
God, the accent.
So who are you?
Oh,
Who are you, bro?
I am a foundational Black American whose roots and lineage, and it says that I'm Creole. And who are you, sir? And
Wait,
may
wait,
I
wait,
ask
wait,
where
wait.
you are from?
Wait. I still have a. Let me counteract you real quick.
No.
So,
Hey,
so
No, you
hey,
didn't. You're not coming to correct me.
that's not how
I
this
asked
works.
you. No, no, not at all, sir. So before you come to correct me,
Excuse me.
now
Hold
please
on,
state.
Kenny. Excuse me.
uh-huh.
D Black. D Black. That's not how it works. When you
All
come
right. Tell
on
me how it works.
stage,
Right. Go ahead.
you tell us who you are.
All right. So I'm indigenous. I am African.
What does that mean? What kind of African are you? This shit is ridiculous.
I'm actually an FBA
You
Foundational Black
already
African.
disingenuous, you ugly baboon eating ass
You know he's
African.
somewhere from West Africa. You know those people there. They're always scamming. They're poor. They've
Nah,
always
bro.
been
Stop
poor.
these things,
They
bro.
don't have any infrastructure over there. They don't have hospitals. They don't have
True,
ambulances. Look
true.
at yeah, they don't have ambulances.
How do you know these things?
Yes, you want to know how I know these things? Because I used to work in DC when I did my internship with the African Chamber of Commerce in
So
DC.
we
So
don't
I
have
know all
hospitals.
54 of your economies. So yeah, you got the right one
No,
today,
you
sir.
don't.
I'm quite familiar with your economies and I'm quite familiar with your policies, sir. So
You're
whatever you
not.
got to say,
You're
yes,
not.
I
They know
am.
nothing about
Yes,
our
I am.
economy and policies, right? I'm telling you.
Oh
So
my
why
gosh.
you say we don't have hospitals?
Because your hospitals are failures. Most of your hospitals have been funded through NGOs
That's
and
true.
through donations by
All
other
right.
countries outside of NGOs. So
I
that's one reason why your healthcare system is not built by your own people. You have to
so
rely on people. That's why people see you as a charity case. Every country in the West has a charity that's aimed at helping you people because you can't do it on your own.
all right. So let's come to your own healthcare, right? Do governments provide healthcare for you guys?
We
I don't
have
want
an
to
What
talk to
option,
you.
Wait,
country
wait,
are
Can
wait,
you
wait,
you?
wait,
talking
wait,
You
wait, wait,
about?
wait.
are
but
Wait,
Can
you're
wait, wait.
talking
somebody?
about you're talking
Kenny, I am
about
so
our
sorry. You
healthcare.
are on
Oh, I'm sorry.
fire. But
Wait. One
thing.
second,
No,
my
no,
sister.
no, 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 no.
Let him respond.
Who are you? Who are you? These Africans do not.
So
You
I'm
know
Black
what? I need to
Diamond.
be a YT person in order for them to be respectful.
Stop coming off your mic, or I'm gonna drop
If I
your
was a
goofy
YT
ass.
woman, we wouldn't even have to ask him. He'll be talking some, hello? Yes, sir, madam, yes, sorry. Very respectful and subservient. But my point is, he still haven't told us what dilapidated ass country he come from and what corrupted ass ethnic group he belonged to.
So D Black, we gonna ask you again. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
So I'm from the best country in the world, Nigeria, right? So my brother, can you please
What
continue
kind
with
of
what?
Nigerian are you? What kind of
Of
shitholer
course,
are you?
Nigeria.
What kind of shitholer are you?
So I'm from Nigeria. What do you want to know?
What ethnic group, what scamming group do you belong to? 419.
All right. So for your point of correction, we are not scammers, right? So
You
I
are.
came from the
Okay,
Igbo
listen,
tribes, right?
listen, listen. I'm not going to argue. a group of people who call themselves scammers.
No, we are not. We are not
Let me
scam.
repeat this. I'm not going to argue with a group who refer to themselves as scammers. So, guys,
All right, let me
to
speak to
let you
the
know,
brother, right?
Nigerians have a word because they experience scamming so much that they got a code word, which is 419. They call
That's a
themselves scammers. I don't need to call you a scammer.
Yeah.
that's a that's a number for one, and it's a
Yahoo
number. So
boy. We
What
know
you
about
say? You lying ass African? What you just say?
I said 419 is just a number, but we are not
Okay,
scammers.
so D, I think this is a job for you because these people lie all the time.
So so
No,
let the brother
we're gonna
proceed.
look it up. Nope, since you want to be a disingenuous. Well, actually, you're just being a Nigerian, to be honest, to be frank.
You know, their country is a shithole, so that's what you expect out of a shithole
No,
country
no,
and
my
its
brother,
people. So
express
you
about your
have
healthcare, bro.
your economy, right? So your Naira, the Nigerian Naira, is worth 0.0069 of a US dollar. Within $10, I could spend a whole week in your nation and enjoy every aspect of the few amenities that you have there. So then you look at Lagos, who
So
doesn't
why would
have
live a
much.
useless life in
So
Nigeria
you
if you
look
can
at
spend ten
Nago, you
dollars
look at
for?
Lagos that doesn't
Mm.
have hardly any infrastructure, sir. Any infrastructure. You barely have any roads across that nation. You have people floating across across
But I
a
can show you a
dirty
receipt. Let me go
delta,
on video. Let me
a
show you a receipt,
dirty
bro.
delta,
This
a
is
dirty
government.
delta.
I'll give you a receipt.
Lekki phase one and Lekki phase two
I
ain't
don't care
even
about
fully
Lekki.
off the ground.
Listen. I
And
don't care
see,
about
here's the
Lekki.
problem,
Let me
right?
show you a
Then
receipt of what you're saying.
you have Port Harcourt that is being drilled out because that's where oil is at, right? And that's being drilled out by BP and Shell.
Bro, all that shit is just really
You
online.
don't
You
even
don't know
have
anywhere
your
in
own
Nigeria, right?
oil field company that's drilling out your own oil. You rely on companies from
Oh,
the West to
who
drill
said
out
that?
your own company. That's a
We have
fact.
the
That's
richest man
a
in
fact.
Nigeria
It
that
doesn't
call
matter.
the
You have
Dangote.
Dangote.
Bro,
You have
you don't know
Dangote.
this.
And
You're
yes, I do
right.
too,
So
because
what
you
about
have
this oil
Dangote concrete
refinery?
and you have Dangote sugar, and he pays you pennies. He pays you in pennies because the equivalent is about a dollar
It doesn't matter
seventy-five a
how much you
day
pay.
when he
That's
pays
not
his
your
own
business, bro.
citizens. Yes, it is my business because it keeps your own people poor. And with your own people being poor, that's why you flee to richer nations so you can get out of that poverty. Your own richest man in Africa is help keeping his own people poor because he believes in capitalism. Because in capitalism,
Here's a
in
clear
order for one
explanation of
person to
what
be rich,
4119 and Yahoo
yeah,
Boys
it,
are in Nigeria,
But wait,
using reliable sources
is
as the
that
judge. Fact 1. What 419 means. Definition 4119
a
refers
crime
to
for people
Section
to flee?
419 of the Nigerian Criminal Code, which specifically criminalizes fraud, including obtaining property by false pretense, cheating, impersonation, forgery, and other dishonest representations. 419 isn't the name of a scam itself, but the legal code that outlaws it. Legit.ng, Nigeria News. Advance fee frauds. The most infamous practice linked to the term 419 is the advance fee scam. In this type of fraud, scammers promise the victim a large amount of money or valuable benefit, but first ask for small upfront fees, e.g., for taxes, release fees, or legal costs. Once the victim pays these fees, the promised larger payment never arrives. Wikipedia. This form of scam was popularized internationally as the Nigerian prince scam, although many variants exist: fake inheritances, business deals, lottery winnings, etc. Wikipedia, not of two, who Yahoo boys are. Meaning of the term: a Yahoo boy, also sometimes called Yahoo Yahoo, is a person who commits internet-based fraud, especially advance fee scams that began using email platforms like Yahoo Mail in the early 2000s. Hence the name. Legit.ng, Nigeria News. The label has since stuck, even though modern scams use many platforms beyond Yahoo Mail. Phil Archive, typical activities. Yahoo boys typically use email and social media to contact people abroad, often posing as professionals, romantic interests, or business partners. Create fake identities to build trust before asking for money. Phil Archive. Engage in advance fee frauds by convincing victims to pay small charges for promised larger rewards. Legit.ng, Nigeria News. In many cases, these scams are run by networks of people playing different roles: scriptwriters, account holders, payment intermediaries, etc. Reddit. Number 3. Why these terms matter in Nigeria. Cultural and historical context. In Nigeria, over time, 419 fraud and Yahoo boys have become widely recognized, linked to economic hardship, high youth unemployment, and limited opportunities for formal income. ICIR News. The practice has also become a subculture among some young people, with others seeing it as a form of livelihood, though illegal. Grokopedia.
Thank you. And we
White
and we
respect,
all and
right?
we
So
all learned something
my
new.
people are not
That
scammers.
are
My
you?
people live in a
What the
Hey,
decent.
fuck?
look, shut the fuck up.
Did he really? These people get so.
I don't demonize my people.
Oh my gosh.
Have to demonize your people. You people do it enough for
That's what you guys
yourselves.
are doing, right? That what
You do it to yourselves, bro. And you're upset here that people are posting facts about things in your own community. I need you to calm down. We know how Africans get irrational when they're speaking to others. They let their emotions lead. I need you to chill out and respond with common sense.
my emotion don't lead me anywhere, right? So this is how we cannot do what the white people did to you. It's not possible. You don't control our
What the hell
narrative.
are you talking
We
about?
have to
Hey,
tell
hey,
our
hey,
own
hey, hey.
story. We have
Bushmeat. Hey,
you don't have not
Hey,
listen. It's
what is bushmeat talking about?
Bush meatballs and monkey finger
you see that's
sandwiches.
the problem.
You got to stay on one subject. Your ass running all around in a circle. We don't know what you're saying. You lied and said that there was no 419. There was no code for scamming in Nigeria, and you lied.
So
You haven't even addressed that lie
no.
first.
Let me speak. So it
Let,
is not legal in Nigeria. Scamming is not a legal thing, and my people.
no one said that. This is why you're disingenuous and no one trusts you. You guys have no moral compass. You have no integrity. You literally stated that it's just a number. That was your response. It's just a number.
Yeah, I don't know how you tried to deny what you heard.
It's because they have an argument against facts, and that's so weird to have an argument against facts.
Facts. These are allegations that you guys are trying to put on my people. It is not.
It's not a fucking allegation. But anyway, stay on mute, please. Kylie?
What's up, bro? Can y'all hear me?
Alright. Yeah, where you from?
Hey,
What's your ethnicity?
I'm a black American. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. So I got going. Hey, my family's originally from Opelousas, Oh and I'm yeah, in that ain't that Dallas. far. That That's ain't what's that up. far. I was just in Dallas. I went to the auction down there Tuesday. Day for I'm New actually Year. in McKinney. That's what's up. Oh, that's what's up for sure. But hey man, these Africans, bro, they don't have no they do y'all scamming in America, bro. Y'all in America, we got laws over here. And y'all act like cause y'all don't got a law in like Nigeria, or do they have a law over there against scamming? But regardless of the fact, it's still that's their culture, bro. They scam over there. All the islands be scamming like a motherfucker. All of them just with that. You know what I'm saying? Even scamming black Americans. Get over here. We allowed them to come over here. We even passed laws, got them over here. You know, they don't even recognize that, and they come right over here and get with Massa, and they're just like he's saying, "Oh, why you believe the YT man? Why you believe the YT man? Because motherfucker, we see y'all doing it. Y'all doing it to us. The fuck." Jamaicans too, they scam harder than mother. You can't even do a Western Union transfer to Jamaica. I think you can do Western Union.
I heard about that one.
It's a lot of them you can't do though. You can't transfer money over there because they scam so much. I'm talking about
That's
these people
true.
will
One
refund you
time,
your money.
yeah, my sister was there and I had wired her some money. I should have just used Apple Pay, but she told me to use it and they gave me my money back.
Yeah, so he act like we don't actually see what they got going over here. They get over here, they work like in Houston. They got like the Nigerians and took over the prison industry, like prison guards. There's a lot of prison guards, and they over there abusing black American men.
Like we see what y'all doing, bro, and then y'all act like we supposed to come help y'all and save y'all. Y'all ain't send one ship, one boat. Don't no country in Africa do nothing to assist to help Black Americans. Period. They don't have nothing for us, but they get over here talking about my brother, my brother. Bro, y'all don't fuck with us. They don't go into business with us. They don't show us how to get these loans, these grants. They don't show us shit. Even though we can't get them because we ain't immigrant, because they got shit specific to them. And if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't even have that. And then they got the nerve to scam over here. That shit's insane. I land right there, bro. Oh wait, hold on. Ain't no. Let me address the prompt. What are we jealous of, bro? What are we jealous of? Why would first world Black Americans be jealous of third and fourth world melanated immigrants? Who fled their home countries? You can't make this up. It's the loop. Yeah, like bro, what we is the blueprint, bro, or the black print. Y'all not even black. Y'all got melanin, bro. Melanin don't make you black. Black is not a race. Black is an ethnicity. Well, the race is Negroid. So if we being honest here, y'all just some Negroes. Bro, y'all not black, bro. Shit. We Negroes too, but I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing we got, bro. Melanin in our skin, a lot of it. But outside of that, bro, y'all don't have our culture. Y'all don't eat our food. We don't eat y'all shit. This African stove here now that's failing. That bitch stay empty. They ain't got nothing gonna make nobody eat that.
Oji, let me ask you three questions. I have three questions for you real quick, right? So what is your nationality?
Mine is black American if you're talking to me, but I don't know.
Your
Mine's
nationality is
black
black
American.
American, right?
Yeah,
All
this
It's
right.
is my hold
American.
on.
Wait, wait, wait,
Let me
Just
tell you why. Let me
wait.
tell
One
you
second,
why.
one second.
Let me tell you why it's black American. It's black American because that's what my birth certificate say. It don't say African American, bro. Nobody birth certificate say African American. But go ahead.
So what is your ethnicity?
Black American. I just told you. It's
So
black.
black American again, right? So what is your race?
Black.
Black. So exactly, that's the same thing with Africans, right? Africans,
No, it's not.
no,
No, it's not.
You don't have a
No, it's
race.
not.
speak, my brother. Let me say my thing out, right? So African,
You don't have a race. You're Nigerian.
Nigeria is not a race, bro.
You're Nigerian. That's what I just said.
Nigeria is not
You're
a race.
Nigerian. In Nigeria, you don't have a race. You're not black.
Nigeria
You're
is not
not
a race.
black in Nigeria. I'm
Bro,
not
let
gonna
me
argue with you about it. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. You already know
just
this.
let me speak, bro. You don't have to argue with me.
No, I'm not going to let you just spew bullshit. Okay?
You hear me?
All right, what happened? Yeah, what
I don't
happened?
know
Just
how I dropped or what dropped, but bro, it's only three races of people, bro, according to whatever they say race is. Negroid, Caucasoid, and Mongoloid. We Negroes, bro. We not no fucking Africans. That's it. That doesn't make you black, bro. You're not black because you have melanin in your skin, bro.
he dropped.
Yeah,
He already
I
dropped.
know, but a lot of people don't know that. It's only three races, bro. Everything else is offshoots of those three races. You know, mixtures or admixtures or whatever hell you want to call it. But black is not a race. We got to stop saying that shit and letting them get away with that.
Yeah, I agree. They have no racial construct in most of them countries.
Hey,
Majority of the countries,
they tribe, they tribal.
Africa.
That is their construct. They tribe they come from. That's their ethnicity or whatever, bro. They them people not us. Y'all still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I was reading the prompt.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm here as well. Did you want to speak on the prompt, Shannon?
It's a new year, but we still have our foot on these melanated immigrants' necks. Boycott or boycotting immigrant businesses, lifestyle, don't support African, Caribbean, Asian, Hispanic, European businesses, etc. Also continue to support and report job sites that are heavily populated with immigrants to ICE. I agree with all of that. Now, Africans, Caribbeans, that's not hard to delineate from. But then you have this Hispanic community who, as I've seen in Texas, where they tried to come out and protest and nobody was with them, because we've seen a lot of where they have a lot of their uh, HATE um, has been towards us. And then not only that, the Hispanic people, I don't even see them as real people because they were created by the Spanish Empire, and the first mestizo ever recorded in history was Martin Cortez, Hernan Cortez's son, that he had with La Malinche in the year 1522. So, and then not only that, when it comes to ICE, this is what our tax dollars pay for. And if you're illegal, it's time for you to get out of the nation. We are a nation of laws. And then they want to say, well, if you're a Christian, how would Jesus want to be treated? Well, Jesus did say, obey the laws of the land. So if we're talking like that, he said, obey the laws of the land, and these are our laws of our land, and it's time for you to go. And if you want to come back in, try to come back in legally after 5 to 10 years, because since you've been caught in America, for you to come back in legally, it is going to be about a 5 to 10 year wait for you.
Yeah, I don't support none of their businesses. I never do. I never have. I don't wear their clothes. I don't eat their food. None of that. Chinese, Asians, none of that shit. Even if I ain't have to buy gas, but most of the gas stations that you go to, even in my city, is owned by immigrants, and most of them is Arabs and stuff like that. I go to the white people shit. Fuck them immigrants. I mean, just because they don't fuck with us. They don't give back. They don't do backpack drives. They don't do, I mean, giveaway. They don't do nothing. They just leeches. So like, bro, like nah. And then if you ever go to prison and you get amongst them or you amongst them and they got the numbers, bro, they gonna give y'all hell, bro. They give you hell, bro. I'm telling you, you go to prison and you have to deal with the Mexicans, them Hispanics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Only reason the Africans, because they ain't that big in there, so they be cool and chill and out the way and quiet and scary. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, bro, if they get the numbers too, I'm quite sure they gonna be with that same tribal shit too. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm an African.
And see, I specialize in like finance, so my whole ordeal is that I am okay with capitalism. I am a full capitalist. I'm a full capitalist. I'm not just any capitalist. I'm a laissez-faire capitalist. So I'm an originalist when it comes to capitalism. So I'm okay with us kicking these countries out. I'm okay with America destabilizing countries. I'm okay with all of that. I believe that we should be able to have their resources so that we can make our society and our economy better. I'm okay with that. And when they try to bring that up to me as a point, as a matter of fact, and I'm like, that's all right. I don't understand why who they're trying to tell. If they didn't enjoy America, or if they weren't capitalists, they wouldn't be here where they're at here in America. Every last one of us that are here, we participate in capitalism one way or another. There's no way around that at all. I just happen to be one of those who believe in going and taking the resources as a laissez-faire capitalist.
Well, a thing about capitalism is this, bro. They be complaining about, oh man, the white man come over here and destabilize our country. They do this, they do that. Bro, y'all governments allow them to do that. These people, for instance, right? They got this thing called cobalt. Like you got to have cobalt. I think it is cobalt. Is it cobalt? It's something.
Cobalt, I know what you're talking about. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to use it to make cell phones. And so I think two of the countries over, I forgot which the two countries got the major big reserves. They just found a big fucking shitload of
Congo
reserve.
is one of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they found a big reserve in two of them countries, right? And so the two countries, what they did was they sold the cobalt. I'm talking about big reserves. I'm talking about the biggest reserve that they got. They got to have to make lithium batteries and all this stuff here. They sold it for, I think it was $55 billion, and it's and they got to split it between the 52 countries. So each one of the countries get over $1 billion just in cobalt. But bro, if Black Americans had they had if we had something like that, and we know that we got this big, and they got to have this shit, but we just sold that shit for $55 trillion to these motherfuckers, and that's their problem. They be over there trying to undercut each other, and they sell the shit for pennies. I'm talking about for fucking crumbs. You know what I mean? And then they cry about, oh, they over here, they taking this, they taking our resources. Nah, you motherfuckers is greenhorns. Y'all so greedy for the dollar that y'all don't even understand what the hell y'all be having and sell it for cheap.
And I do have to give you a little bit of pushback on that, because when it came to America and the Congo, we got they ish with them pressing the click of enter on a computer, bro. We just told them, hey, we'll send you a little bit of help against Rwanda to help you guys out, but in place of that, we want all your minerals. And they clicked enter
Oh, same
on the
thing.
screen.
Same
You
thing.
know,
I agree with you 1000%.
you know, you gave them too much credit. You gave them too much credit. So, you know, I don't want to give them no more than what's allowed.
Oh, I get it. I get it. But then
But
they
could
come
you
over here.
imagine though? I do agree with you. If we had those resources and those that thing, you think that we finna just give that up to you like that?
But think about this though. So we they brothers and sisters. We the slaves who they sold over here to America, allegedly, right? So why they didn't include us in that? No, no country, no island, none of these nations. Trinidad, Cuba, none of these motherfuckers sent us one resource. But then they send their people over here, and then they holler about brother, brother, and they don't help us at all in the mix of all this brotherhood shit. They actually work against us. You got this one mayor up in Detroit. He ain't the mayor, but he was running for Detroit. He was a Nigerian. He said he gonna take Black History Month away up in Michigan if he became that city or whatever. If he became mayor, I think he was running for governor. Yeah, he was gonna take it from that whole state. Black History Month. You a Nigerian, that ain't got shit to do with you. So y'all over here getting in our politics and fucking over us. And we ain't did nothing to Nigeria as a group of people. We ain't did nothing to none of these other nations as a group of people. We just on TikTok and these other platforms talking shit and really breaking down the facts to these people, and they act like it's the end of the world. Y'all been not we been not getting no assistance. Then y'all come right over here and get on these people team and further destabilize Black America.
That's like Ann Coulter when she stated, you know, black people they know about the scams because they're tired of being scammed. Like we're tired of being scammed. Every time you look up, they throw every dark skinned immigrant group on us. And then in the past, they always would throw their crimes on us. And then we would hear these groups talk about, oh, well, black people, you're full of crime and you're degenerates, you're ghetto. But now we're looking at crime that's happening in their communities, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the media is purposely separating them by groups, as we've seen with the Nigerians who stole that money just recently over, I believe, off the East Coast. They specifically said Nigerians, as well as the Somalis. They're calling them out by name, by where they come from, because and we also saw with a gentleman who's running against Byron Donalds in Florida, he called him a tether. That's FBA language.
See, what's going on here is that they monitoring all I'm looking for Trump to come out and call ass tell us pretty soon. But they monitor all our conversations, bro. They really in line. They been see if they we've been on Twitter for like since 2002 talking about this same shit. FBA been around, you know what I'm saying? The whole concept it been around, you know what I'm saying? But we've been on Twitter having these same conversations even before Kamala. That shit went viral like on Twitter. Of we not vote for her. We not vote for none of these people. They thought we was bullshit, but and it ain't to get into the politics side or nothing like that, but it's a lot of black people been, and because what are you gonna do for us? See, we sick of this. We just gonna vote for you because you black or you You know, Obama taught us some shit, and I don't know how y'all really feel about all that, but at the end of the day, these people been monitoring our conversations and they knowing what the fuck going on. I'm talking about Trump even had some black dudes who, some of the guys who we all be in groups with on Twitter, in these conversations, they call them spaces on Twitter. But yeah, some of them went down to Mar-a-Lago before he got elected. You know what I'm saying? From Chicago, you know, and was telling them like, nah, bro, we not fucking with them. So they see that we not fucking with them. That allowed them to go ahead and yeah, we finna get you motherfuckers too. We finna get all y'all up out
Yeah,
of here.
because Byron Donalds is Jamaican Panamanian, and he's
Right.
already said no to reparations for us. He's already said no, and his
Right.
whole district that he represents in Florida is full of Caribbeans. It's time for them all to go. You're disrupting our politics. We saw where Ilhan Omar was sitting down with the president of Somalia, and he said it's a good thing we have Ilhan in here, and we need more there to take seats away from black people. These are things that are recorded that we're seeing. So yeah, they're disrupting us, and it's time for y'all to go and get out of our traditional communities.
Make kind of a
We
provocative
need that.
comment in your book here, Mug, and I think it's on page 151. You write that various groups, feminists, gay rights groups, and those who are defending immigrants have commandeered the black civil rights experience.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that because I think it's one of the most important points of the book. I mean, I think the way liberals have treated blacks like children and many of their policies have been harmful to blacks. At least they got the beneficiary group right. We do have to, I mean, we shouldn't. There is the legacy of slavery and Jim Crow laws. We don't owe the homeless. We don't owe feminists. We don't owe women who are desirous of having abortions, but or gays who want to get married to one another. That's what civil rights has become for much of the left. They dropped the blacks after 5 minutes.
Immigrant rights are not civil rights?
No, I think civil rights are for blacks.
See, this is essentially the problem, and the Republicans
Can I just say, what have we done to the immigrants? We owe black people something. We have a legacy of slavery. Immigrants haven't even been in this country.
But you see, most of us are either immigrants or are the descendants of immigrants, and
Well,
we understand
everyone is.
that not everybody. There are Native Americans, but we understand in this country. That kind of self-deportation, making things so difficult for immigrants, for undocumented immigrants, that they have to leave, or the DREAM Act, threatening to veto the DREAM Act, which is what Romney has said. I mean, and again, we have Governor Romney, who is basically taking a position that is anti a large and the fastest growing segment of the electorate.
And here's the thing, if Republicans don't do something with immigration, and if Republicans are so far away from Latinos, they're going to lose not only this election, they might lose the White House for generations.
The future.
And
that's why the Democrats are dropping the blacks and moving on to the Hispanics, because they're a larger group of Hispanics now. But could I just say to Jorge, I hate to disagree with you when you're attacking President Obama, but I think the point on immigration is you can have open borders or you can have a welfare state. You cannot have both.
But she's also the one who told Vivek Ramaswamy she wouldn't vote for him because he was brown and an Indian.
Right.
And she told no lies.
That's good though, because we don't go to Jamaica and get in their politics and start working against them. We don't go to Africa and do that shit. We don't go nowhere around the country, around the world, get in nobody politics, black Americans, and start working against the people of that land. You know what I'm saying? Them people come right over here and get right on cold with white power, white supremacy, and that tribal shit that they got at home that fuck their whole homeland up. So no, I don't be want to hear that shit talking about we brothers, we need to come together and all this and that. Bro, y'all over here working against us literally, bro, making our lives harder. And we made a path for you motherfuckers to come over here in the first place, bro. If that ain't shoot yourself in the foot, I don't know what is.
Naya, I have to give it. Yeah, it was too many blacks she threw out there in that little bit, but the whole premise though is that she understands what we prefer to be called. She knows what we prefer to be called, and she knows who we are, not these immigrant groups, like she said. And I get is she's pointing that out as a statement of reference because it's black people specifically, especially in this conversation that she had here, because you could obviously hear and see in that particular conversation, because I think it was on CNN, but it was immigrants in this conversation with her, and she let them know that it's not for y'all by using it's for the blacks so many times.
She right. Same with birthright citizenship. That shit for us, bro. That shit was specifically for us in the Constitution. And now everybody get it because hey, that's how they do it. We are all lives matter. This shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't what that was for. So yeah, I hope the Supreme Court get that shit right and make it retroactive. All you anchor babies got to carry y'all ass home
And
every
it's
time.
crazy because they can make it retroactive, and
Exactly.
they can go ahead, because they also mentioned, I don't know if anyone's paid attention to the passport fraud that's been going on too, that's now aimed at Somalis. And so in that passport fraud, once they find something there that they're now investigating, we're going to see where they're going to be able to denaturalize them, because in the Naturalization Act, there's the cause in there, for naturalization fraud. And if they find any premise in the application or in the process of fraud, they can denaturalize them. And we're seeing that. We're seeing that in real time. DHS just also announced, Kristi Noem a couple of weeks ago said that they will be looking into denaturalizing people, the Somali immigrants that are there. 9 to $18 billion is a lot of money to take, and they're upset at the fact that all 330 million of us people here in America are interested in this fraud. Every paycheck, all of us that have any type of job, we're getting 18 to 30% taken out of our paychecks that's going to the government. And to see them take this much in fraud, that's in all of our vested interests. So y'all are calling it racist that we're wondering where this money is going, and we're saying it's going to Al Shabaab and for y'all to buy up blocks in Nairobi, Kenya, and y'all expect us not to be upset with that? And y'all saying that it's racist that the investigations are going on and people are having questions about it? No, y'all don't know YT American racism. They don't know that at all. Y'all ain't even touched any of it yet. But y'all are poking the bear with all this arrogance they're displaying online, and talking about, oh, Minnesota was promised to us 3,000 years ago and stuff like that. They're poking the bear by making fun of YT Americans, and it's going to come back and bite them in the tail.
See, that's their problem. Like they haven't. If they'd have came over here and really got and embedded themselves like they were supposed to, and learned these people, like we know these people, like we've been knowing these people for hundreds of years, bro. We would have told them, we would have showed them, they would have had the rules, they would have knew what it was, what not to do, and what to do. You know what I'm saying? About them with that arrogant shit, and I'm not black, and I'm not a nigga, and all this and all that. Yeah, that's what get their big head ass fucked up.
The largest PPP fraud came from their community. I understand that it may not be every Somali, but it happens to be a Somali, and it happens to be from your community, which draws in that interest of everyone else into there. And it's not just them. We're seeing the Nigerians scam too. They've been scamming, and it's getting aggravating to see all of this go on. And we do have a vested interest in all of them leaving, because with them in the economy, they're not adding much to the economy at all. They're not adding any much to it economically. So they're not making much of a real difference to us. So with or without them, the country, there's not going to be much of a difference.
Yep. And one thing we know not to play with is these people money. We know they're gonna put us under the jail playing with these, bro. These people, even the parents who was supposed to who registered or was getting kickbacks for putting their kids in these schools, they ass going to jail too. They talking about 87 people, man. It's gonna be thousands and thousands of their ass in jail. They're not a whole community, because I guarantee you, almost that whole community got their foot in that pot. So yeah, they ass in trouble and don't even know it. But I think all of them. I don't care what color they is. You know what I mean? If you came over here illegally, if you did that anchor baby shit, if you was pregnant and got on the plane and came over and had your baby, You know what I'm saying? Your ass need to go home. That shit is illegal. It wasn't legal in the first place. You done jumped up and just hopped on a plane with a temporary status or whatever, and you done came and had a baby. Like, nah, your ass, nah, that shit don't count. Kick that shit out of here. Kick all their ass out. And then we can get our shit back and get our shit together, build our